Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch-along. Manchester City versus Arsenal. Listen, it's going to be a good one today. In terms of, obviously, our guests, they will be joining much later on. You know, I like to do my watch-alongs an hour before kickoff. So our guests will be joining much later on when the game starts. And because I don't know when they're coming in, because there's power cuts happening for Drogbaba, there's Younes is not at home yet. I've just taken them off the branding at the moment, just to not have you guys anticipating and waiting and asking. And then if they come, and when they come, Miz will be here 5 minutes before kickoff. Then I'll put it up at the end of the stream, because I just don't know when everybody's going to get here, not to mislead people. All right, but they got the link and they'll be coming when they come. All right, cool. Big up your damn selves in the building. Listen, come on. We got ourselves a golazo. We got ourselves a new signing. Listen, we got to make sure that we do this right, man. We got to do this right, people. Okay, do we start with that? I got to get to the lineups. All right, cool. Let's get the lineups in. Let's not be that guy. Let's not got ourselves a right back. Hey, listen, you better take in them lineups, yeah? Take in them lineups. Take in them lineups. Digest them, yeah? Let them marinate. You know what it is? Because I need to start with the new signing. It's just the way it goes. Gusto's Restaurant. Gusto's Restaurant. A wonderful meal. A wonderful meal indeed. You know how much I've been begging. You know how much I've been craving. You know how much I've been pleading for that new right back. And I don't give a damn when he's arriving. He can arrive tomorrow. He can arrive in the summer. I'm good. I'm just so happy to know that we got a right back. Do you know how many years I've been wanting a right back? Do you know how many years? Woo! Listen, I nearly shut this shit down and did a video, fam. I'm telling you, that video is going to have to be Lateness is Greatness, but it's going to come out tomorrow morning because we're going to be playing FIFA tonight as well. It's jam-packed. Obviously, when the club announced it, that would be probably a better time for us to go ahead with it. But I've been craving for this right back for so long, man. Finally, we got someone with a bit of attacking impetus when there's no James. Modern day. You're telling me the dagger's been... Oi, listen, don't play with this one. Don't play with this one. That's the dagger. Is it the dagger? Oh, no. Here we go. Don't play with that one. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Chelsea plan to get 2 signings done for the season 23-24. In Cuckoo already sealed and signed. And Gusto. Deal at final stages with Lyon. Scrum the Leoncious, ladies and gentlemen. Scrum the Leoncious. Yeah? This is what we like to see. This is what we like to see. Take it in. Because we are going to be a beautiful team next season. I'm telling you that for free. Chelsea have reached an agreement in principle with Lyon to sign the right back for 30 million euros plus add-ons. 19-year-old under 21 will remain with Lyon until the end of the season. That Ornstein dagger. Oh, shit. God damn. Put that shit into my veins. Tastes so good. Oh, it tastes so good. Get it in. Ah, yes. Get it into my veins. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's good. It's good. It slaps. It's really good. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's wonderful. The French Revolution. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Inject it into my veins. Put that shit into my bloodstream. Oh. Come on, man. This is what we wanted. This is my I told you when my priority position, if one of two of my priority positions get sorted, I told you I was going to be gassed. I told you. And I am very, because you know, this player, man, he's an exciting one. Everybody always talks about him. They tried to get me to sign him on FIFA, fam. It's the fact that we've gone with someone actually very competitive for Reece as well. It wasn't like a Juranovic from Celtic, who would have been decent, but you know, he would not have pushed Reece probably. It would have been pretty clear who the number 1 and number 2 is. Shit, brother, this is like Mercedes-Benz, fam. We don't have a number 1 or number 2 driver, man. We're just going with greatness. We're just going with greatness, man. And now finally we can look after Reece James. We can play him in positions if we absolutely have to in other areas. We can rest assured that we've got someone coming up through the ranks that's got talent. And yeah, man, I'm buzzing. Now, let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Come close to the camera. Come close to the screen. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. If we get Enzo Fernandez on the same type of deal, oh my goodness. Listen, don't play with that one. Don't play with that one. If we get Enzo Fernandez on a similar type of deal, loan him back. Loan him back. Listen, we will pay. We will pay. Okay? And maybe you can, listen, I've already got it all constructed. I've already got the deal constructed in my mind. We're going to pay and don't speak. But because we can't pay the release clause, we're going to pay a lot up front. And then we're going to go and give you a couple players on loan as well. And we're going to loan him back for the end of the season. So you get to keep him until the end of the season so you can win your Portuguese league. We're also going to give you Andre Santos and maybe Fofana on loan just to sweeten it. And we're going to give you that money as well. Come on, Todd. Listen, Todd-tastic, get this shit done. Get this deal done. If you can wrap that up. Listen, I don't need to see Enzo today. I don't need to see him in the door right now. I can wait. I have patience. I have more than enough patience. I'm not one of these people that wake up on Christmas and start ripping open presents. I can sleep until 10 a.m. I can sleep until 10 a.m. I can do it. I can open them presents at noon. I can open them at 3 o'clock. I'm a patient guy. I'm a very patient guy. You're saying it's scandalous. It has to be. It has to be scandalous. If they can get that done, Lord knows the roof will come off this apartment. It will be a long day for everybody. If I can get my hands on, it will be mad. It will be mad. Let him come in the summer. Let him come into the club in the summer. And then it's just outgoings. And then you can do the little moves of, goalkeeper situation and things like that. But that's minor. We can leave that for the summer. That's minor. Can you imagine, that going into this window, especially with how the summer transfers were looking and the fact that we've managed to get this much done in this window is insane. Do not forget Andre Santos, the Brazilian midfielder who is on a madness in the under-20s. Don't forget about him. It's just crazy that we're able to get this much done in this window, man. I am flabbergasted. And yeah, man, thank God. Gusto's the restaurant. Gusto is in the building, it looks like, and he'll be joined at the end of the season. Everybody's forgotten about Nkuku. It's mad. I'm telling you, it's just crazy. All right, cool. Let's go through these teams real quick, and then we're gonna go back to Chelsea matters. But let's go through these teams. Let's pay them their respects. Let me suss this out. Man City are going with that Ortega in goal, who committed atrocities in the last match that I watched him. Lewis, Stones, Akanji, Ake, De Bruyne, Rodri, Gundogan, Mahrez, Haaland, Grealish. Very strong, very strong. They don't mix their drinks in Man City, man. Look at the strength in that. That's crazy. That's basically just a vodka shot. They didn't even put a single bit of coke in that. Look at the team, man. Look at the team. It's very strong. It's too strong. It's the 4th round. All right. I thought I might see a little Palmer in there, Phillips, but no, they're not even playing around. All right, let's go to Arsenal. Turner. It's a bad start. I haven't watched much of him, though, so I'm not going to judge him too much. Tomiyasu, Holding. Holding's captain. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Is this what you man are on today? Holding is your captain. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, I don't know if I like that. That's quite disgusting, isn't it? Oh, dearie me. How did he get the armband? What's wrong with you lot? Oh, God. How did he get the armband? Oh, goodness. You guys want out of the comp, yeah? Gabriel, Tierney, Vieira, Partey, Xhaka. That's all right. It's not too bad. Saka, Nketiah, Trossard. That's fine. That's a good team. It's just Holding. I'm not going to lie. If Holding wasn't in there as captain, I'd rate it. But I can understand, confidence is low for Arsenal fans going in because, there's no Odegaard. He's crucial, so Vieira comes in there. But maybe Vieira might be able to do something, man. I'm not on this Vieira bandwagon right now. He was meant to be talented. Everybody told me he was talented, coming from the Portuguese league. So let's see what he does, man. Let's see what he does. You know what I mean? He's not really had many opportunities yet. I don't know what Arsenal fans think of him so far, but I'm interested to see. But yeah, that's a couple rotators for sure. Listen, the cast will be coming in like in dribs and drabs. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know when. I've got the link given. Younes isn't home yet. He's getting back home. Drogbaba had a power cut, and Miz is coming just before kickoff. But remember, we do pre-match stuff around here. We do a lot of pre-match before the match. We do an hour pre-match. So I wasn't expecting them to be here for that anyway. So they'll be here hopefully for the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Miz will be here for the game, and hopefully the other two get here in time for the game. So that's why I've just gone solo for the start of it, because I'm the only one that really does this kind of build-up. This is a lot of build-up. Most people don't do an hour of build-up. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's see what's being said. We have our rituals. I'm buzzing, man. I'm looking forward to this game. Holding as captain. You're saying stop the holding hate. Listen, it's not hate. It's just confusion, really, sir. I'm just confused. I'm just asking the question. How did he get the armband? Is that not a question that you have, or is it just me? Is it just me? Okay, maybe it's just me. I hold my hands up. Maybe I got it wrong. Jamie Carragher style. Maybe I got it wrong. I'm confused. I didn't realize he was one of your captains. That's a bit strange. All right, cool. But apart from that, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't think Arsenal's team is as bad as people are making it out to be. But Man City, obviously, when they rotate, it's a different conversation. When Man City decide to rotate, that's a different type of talk right there. They can rotate as much as they want. They've got a pretty much, they've got a full team and a bench of stars. There's not really any weaknesses. Even if Palmer was to start, you know, when he plays at his best, he's pretty good off that left-hand side. He played really well against Chelsea. Let's go through some super chats. Get your predictions in as well. Praying for a FA Cup holding versus Costa performance. Do you know what it is? I carry no malicious intent today. You'll be shocked to hear. This is the FA Cup. This is not my race to run. First of all, my team ain't even in it. So I've really washed my hands with this competition already, even though it's only the 4th round. But this is the FA Cup. If Arsenal win the FA Cup, it will be no skin off my back. This is normal. They win a lot. They've won a lot of FA Cups. I can handle that. That's not a problem for me. Listen, I'd rather us win it, but it's something I can digest. It's something I can stomach. So I'm not actually coming in here with any juju, with any ill will intentions. I am purely here to enjoy the football and to talk to you guys. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't really care who wins this game. I just want to see a good game, and I just want to be entertained. And let me tell you this. If Arsenal do win this game, it actually is more favorable for me, because then they've got more games to play to compete for the league. So actually, I'm actually going to 360 this shit, and I'm going to tell you that Arsenal is the team that I would prefer to win this match. I'm going to completely bandulu you, twist you, spin you, confuse you, and tell you that Arsenal winning this game is actually a priority. That would actually be good, because then they've got more games to focus on. But then some people say they've got the momentum on City. But I'd rather take the extra games for them. I'd rather them have as many games as possible to try and rotate that squad around as much as possible. So I'm going to take that. You take your confidence into the 5th round of the FA Cup. That's fine by me. Take your confidence. Take your confidence. So that's what I'm on. Yeah. Yeah. See? Yeah. See, people are starting to understand the mission. You understand? Yes. Draw is the best result. Oh, indeed. A nice replay. Oh, don't be silly. Come on. That would be incredible. Yes, let's get a replay on this one. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Very, very good. What else is being said? So, yes, I saw Arsenal bid for Caicedo as well. 60 million. I think it was rejected. Yeah, madness. Absolute madness on that front. I didn't know, first of all, you guys were even interested in Caicedo. And second of all, I didn't know you had the money to just go and, because you know how you guys have been very tight. You know, you've been very tight with your finances. So I didn't know you had that Caicedo 60 million money to just drop on Fabrizio's head top. But listen, each to their own, you know, copying targets and whatnot. What is the, who am I to say? I'm just throwing it back to you. You know, you seem to be copying our target with Declan Rice and now Caicedo. I'm just saying, get your own damn targets. You know what I'm saying? We took, you criticized us for the Mudryk thing. Now you're going after our targets. I'm just saying, it wouldn't kill you to have a little bit of imagination, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? You seem to be a little lost. Seem to be a little bit of copying the homework and whatnot of our recruitment team. I'm just putting it out there. It's not my feelings. I'm just saying that. I have heard people say that. And I'm not here to tell you that they're incorrect. That's all I'm not here to say that they're right. I'm just not here to say that they're wrong. you know, in their assessment. Seems like you guys are slightly copying us, but it is what it is. Yeah, man. FFP need to do something about that anyway. So it is what it is. Casado ain't twerking for Chelsea like Mudryk did for Arsenal. Well, listen, some people have different ways of showing how they would like to go to another club. You know, it's kind of a situation where Casado is very clearly wanting to leave Brighton. He's kept it very professional, unlike Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon right now is missing a lot of training sessions, man. He's not even going to be match sharp when he joins at this point. This guy is missing a lot of training sessions. So yeah, man, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, cool. Would it confuse you more if I had the thumbnail with everybody on it and then I already told you they're going to arrive, or should I not have them on it until they get here? So I haven't lied to you marketing-wise. What would you prefer as the consumer of the content today? Because I took them out because I'm not trying to... I don't know when they're going to get here. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Miz is going to be here 5 minutes before kickoff. I don't know about Younes and Drogbaba because there's power cuts and all this, going back home and all this kind of stuff. So I'd rather just take them off until they get here. That's yeah, it doesn't matter. Lie to me. Hey, this is hilarious. Well, the thing is, if I put them on there and then people come in and they're not here, then people will be like, yo, where is he? Where is Younes? Where is Drogbaba? This is false advertising. This is a facade. You scam artist. You clickbait merchant. You see, so this is why I just took them off. Praying for FA Cup holding. Yeah, so we read that out. I'm actually going to disagree with you. Flashy says, why Vieira can't start? We ain't controlling this. Listen, I don't know what the beef is with Vieira, man. Everybody doesn't seem to want Vieira in the team. I thought this was meant to be your depth. This was meant to be one of your new signings, you know, playmaker, new Bernardo Silva. What's going on? Why the Vieira disdain? I don't know what's going on. Will you support Arsenal? Can they win this? Listen, not for the whole competition, but you know, I would. Someone said we should be going for a replay. A replay would be great. Let's get a draw. Let's get a draw, and we move from there. That would be wonderful. The more games you have to play, the better. That's the way I see it. I prefer the truth. You see, that's what I try to. That's yeah. That's what I prefer as well. All right, cool. Favorite takeaway? That's an interesting question. Let me think to myself. I mean, Morley's used to be back in the day, used to be top tier. You know, that Morley's used to be the kingpin. I don't know about now because I haven't gone in a long time, but Morley's sits up there. Yeah, Morley's used to be the one. TGI Fridays way back when used to be the ones as well. I don't know about them if they're still in business, but TGI Fridays way back when that was a good spot. I'm a fool for Chinese food as well, 100%. Do you think my brother quesadilla, my favorite food of all time, has a future as an Italy international? It's too early to say. Way too early to say. This guy's playing in our PL2 team, so he's got a lot of work to do. He might even go out on loan. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's too early to say before we start to put those kind of expectations. Let's see if he gets to the first team first for Chelsea, and then we go for there. All right, cool. Bro, today you're going to be unbearable. If this is you in a good mood, I much prefer the depressed Matisse. Listen, I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy that we got a right back in, because I've been, ever since the Hakimi links, ever since Tuchel identified Reece James as susceptible to injuries and played him at right side centre back in a 3 and kind of said, listen, we need another guy. And we went for Hakimi. We didn't get him because his girlfriend wants to live in Paris and shit like that. You know, ever since then, I was very much like, okay, cool. We need to be getting a right back. And I'm understanding now as the season goes on, you know, every season I'm seeing Reece James is accumulating a couple of injuries. Where is my deputy? And that does not mean Aspilicueta. So now that Gusto's restaurant is in the building, I'm a very happy person. I'm a very, very happy person. So yeah, man. And it's not too much money. 30 million euros. What is that? 25, 24 million pounds. That's calm. You know, that's calm. So yeah, man. Happy days. And like I said, if we could get Enzo, I don't want to gas you guys because I don't even believe it's going to happen. I've just laid out the structure of the deal for Enzo and how I would like it to happen and transpire. I can't sit here and tell you that it's going to happen or how it's going to happen, etc., etc. I've just put it on the table as a possible, loan back to the end of the season. Loan a couple players back over there as well, etc. So, and I've seen Barcelona are apparently going to renew their interest in Azpilicueta. They're going to renew their interest in Azpilicueta in the summer, which is fair game. Absolutely fantastic. No, Gusto is staying at Lyon until the end of the season. So he's not going to be joining up with us now. We're going to sign him. Hopefully, give him a fat 7-year contract, hefty 7-year contract, just to piss off the UEFA one more time. Yeah, nice big hefty 7.5-year contract for Gusto. Nice strong contract. Yeah, just get that. I want to make sure that's there. Yeah, just to piss them off, and then loan him back to Lyon, and then we move. And that's why I want Enzo Fernandez hopefully to get done now. Because if we was to get him in the summer, he's going to be expensive. We're going to have competition. So we probably may not even get him. But even if we do, we can only put that over 5 years. So we can't do our little criminal activities. Now, if we do it now, if we do it right now, we can do a nice long 8-year, 9-year contract for Enzo Fernandez. You know what I'm saying? 8.5-year contract, I think. I think we should have him up until the age of 29. 29. You're here at 21. You're going to be here until 29 years old. Life sentence. Life sentence without parole. I want a nice, big, hefty 8.5-year contract for Enzo Fernandez. To stagger out the payments because we won't be paying the release clause because that we can't do that. We cannot have the capacities. So we're gonna pay a lot, stagger the contract, loan a couple players out, and loan his ass back to Benfica as well. Football is a humbler. It's beautiful. It's what we want to see. It's what we love. And then we're done. I promise. This window then will stop and we'll move on to the summer. And in the summer, I promise you, it won't be as deadly. It will probably just be a goalkeeper. Maybe another midfielder as well, probably another midfielder as well. And then we might get fancy with a couple of other things, but nothing too crazy, nothing to be too angry about. All right. So yeah, that's what it is. You lot ruined it for everyone. Now no one could do the 8-year contracts. Brother, you man, it's been here. Yeah, they clocked us. That's what I'm saying. So from this summer onwards, you won't be able to do it. This has been here the whole time. This loophole has been here the whole time. How did it take a London cowboy to come in here and teach you how to manipulate and fugazi the system? That's nuts. That is nuts. How is that possible? That he had to come in here and do that. Like, where was the rest of you? This has been here the whole time, Out of all the people to come in, it's an American owner. The people that don't know about football, the people that don't know about the beautiful game, yada, yada, yada. And this is the guy that comes in here and fucks up the system. That's a bad look. I'm not gonna lie. That is a terrible look for the rest of you. For all of you other guys that were just not doing this whole time, is crazy. We did it with Kepa once. We did it with Kepa. I think we gave Kepa a 7-year contract back when we signed him. We paying the price for that. But we have dabbled in this before. On the benches as well, we haven't mentioned the bench of these two teams, but Martinelli, Marquinhos, Odegaard, Lokonga, your new Polish signing as well. Is it Quibiar? Quibiar is on the bench. Quibiar. White, Zinchenko, Saliba on the bench as well. And then for Man City, loads of great players. I don't need to go through them. You know what it is. Basically, everyone else. Phillips, Silva, Alvarez, yada, yada, yada. So much quality. Webster scores for the under-21s. I have heard as well that he could be signing a new contract. So yeah, it's a madness. Remember that new rule from FIFA can only start in the summer. Sorry, UEFA. Whoever's doing it, FIFA or UEFA, is coming in the summer. So if you have transfers to do, then I suggest that you move very viciously in the next 3 or 4 days and try and do that model because you don't have time. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Man said Kiwis on the bench. Yeah, but they're gonna send you a bill. What do you mean? Just because they didn't have their T's, crossed, just because they didn't have their terms and conditions, their T's and C's, that's none of our business. They want to be reactionary and respond to our situation with this new policy in the summer. That's their business. But lateness is not greatness. Apparently, we can still give 8-year contracts, but amortization will only be allowed on 5 of the 8 years. Hold on a second. I swear that rule starts in the summer. You can't implement that in the middle of a transfer window. Am I not mistaken? Am I mistaken? You can't implement that in the middle of a transfer window. You can do that in the summer, in a fresh window. You can't just do that mid-window because you're not happy with the fact that we're smart. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's for the summer. It has to be for the summer, yeah. So it's not for now. So like I said, if we can bring in Enzo on that deal that I said, then give him the 8 years, amortize that shit, and keep it stepping. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that starts in the summer. Yeah, that was for the summer. Yeah, 100%. Because you can't just bring in new rules as the window goes on. And, that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. You guys need to be planning your windows a lot better than that. You know what I mean? Let the man them know we're back up. As some people like to say, we just move in silence, one game at a time. Now, I don't think it's actually possible for us to move in silence considering the amount of money we spent, but you get the gist. Fuad is hurting that we got Badiashile and Gusto. Yeah, I heard that he's a big fan of both players. I'm so glad that we're going to the French league for players. I'm so glad that we're having a little bit of a French revolution. I'm going to read out his tweet. 35 million for Badiashile, 26 million for Gusto. Talent is available for fair prices if you're prepared. Chelsea signed these for the future. Meanwhile, they would have made instant differences to us. The difference in what serious ambition looks like. Lewis and Bowie, same net worth, by the way. Yes, this is a lovely tweet. I will leave an angel emoji underneath. Wonderful. I love that. Keep talking. Is this the best transfer window in the history of the Chelsea? I would say not the best in the history, but I mean, it's a great window. For me, it's borderline 10 out of 10 because let's be honest, the only reason why we don't have Enzo Fernandez is literally because of FFP. If we didn't have FFP to contend with, they would buy him right now. Like, they have the money to pay the release clause. So it's like, I can't even be mad at them because they're just trying to make sure we don't get suspended from the sport. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. Also, what channel is this on? Because I'm not here for this nonsense again. Every single midweek game at the moment is a chore to try and cover because they are just sending us to all over the shops to watch the game. What channel? Are you going to tell me something light that we can just easily put on? Or am I going to have to go to Australia right now? ITV. Hey, don't spoil me, please. You spoil me, man. Thank you. Oh yes, the FA Cup, of course. Ah yes, the FA Cup is covered nicely. It's covered nicely on the mainstream channels, BBC and ITV, nicely. None of this Copa del Rey nonsense where I have to go all the way to Finland to watch the match. Lovely jubbly, fantastic. I still can't believe the Copa del Rey, which was the only game, by the way, the only massive game, the only big game yesterday, was not live on any mainstream media. Like, that is just nuts. It's nuts. They're just showing Nketiah's goal against Oxford, where he rounded the keeper. Apparently, he had a great game that game. I didn't read too much into it because it was Oxford University. But a good game is a good game. I have to say, yeah, Nketiah deserves a lot of flowers, man. That guy is playing really, really well at the moment. Like, genuinely. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. What a turnaround. Because he even had a great end to the season, last season, where he came to Stamford Bridge and battered us up. And he actually flew the flag for Arsenal for quite a few games last season towards the back end, but I just never thought that he would be able to do it at this level. This is a title race season, and he's still putting the ball in the back of the net. He's still able to bring other facets to the game in terms of his link up, etc. It's very, very impressive. What are you talking about? It was on ESPN Plus yesterday in the US. I went to ESPN Plus. Me and Saeed was on ESPN Plus. We were even on the ESPN minuses. We were everywhere on the ESPNs, and it was not there. So I don't know which ESPN we have and which ESPN you have. Maybe I was on, I don't know, ESPN FC. I don't know what happened. It was to me a miscommunication. Well, we could not find the game, and we ended up watching it on Twitter. I was watching it on Twitter. I have not watched the game on Twitter for a long time. So yeah, but it was still, I didn't watch the whole game because obviously it went to extra time, but it is what it is. How did this, it's on ESPN Plus. Oh, okay, right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't find it, to be honest, because I've got all the ESPNs. So your defense is in trouble. Inketia in the room. It's very catchy. It's very catchy. It's very catchy. When was this song created? When did this song get created, guys? Because I've only heard about this song very recently. So yeah, man, I don't know what's going on there. Let's keep up to date as well with the news, just to make sure that we're not lagging behind. All right, I do believe everything is all good. I mean, Gusto is basically here, and people are very happy on the TL, man. Everybody's very happy. Scouts and hierarchy doing their job, potentially saving us millions. If only we had behaved like this years ago, Damn. We would have signed Tchouaméni. If we had Todd Bowie, we would have signed Tchouaméni. I'm telling you, it's just timing is everything, man. Timing is everything. Roman was tired, man. He was tired. I don't blame him. Man was just tired. It's understandable. He was very tired. He already put us at the top of the food chain. And, he was tired at that point. He just didn't have the energy to keep doing it. I completely understand that. Yeah, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. All right, cool. Let's see what you guys are telling me. What could have been, man? Can you imagine if we had this type of ambition when Hazard was here? Can you imagine what would have been on the other flank? Could have had a prime. I don't even know what could have happened. I dare not speak. I prefer not to speak. You give this kind of backing to a team with Hazard in it, prime Hazard, that right flank, oh Lord have mercy. Would have been mad. Will Agent Mao hijack the Casado move to Arsenal? I mean, I wasn't in the AFTV studios today. You'll be happy to hear. I was busy, did a little bit of content with Copper 90, and then I went to get my hair cut. So I actually wasn't hanging around the studios checking the notes, but I did leave a wire. I did leave a wire on someone without them knowing, and I do have cameras set up as well. So I'm aware of everything that's going on. So, nothing's gonna get past me. Nothing's gonna get past me, man. I got cameras set up. So yeah, man. If they're planning another hijack, then that's not gonna go well. That's not gonna go down too well, man. It's not gonna go down too well. You man got Havertz and Kante. Hey, listen. It's an absolute madness. Hit the wire. yeah, don't worry. I've already got it on the channel. So let's get predictions in. Actually, we haven't got predictions in for this game. Let's see. Get your predictions in the chat. I'm gonna run a poll because I just need to just get in the habit of just running polls, man. Polls is just a quality feature. We've got Q&As, but the polls is where it's at. Manchester City versus Arsenal prediction. I'm gonna put Arsenal win here. I'm gonna put a draw / replay. I'm gonna read out your predictions in just a second. And then a Manchester City win. We need to do this for every game. We've got to remember to do this for every game. So let me ask you here. There you are. That is the poll for that. So the poll is up. So please do get your votes in for the predictions. And of course, the first of our many guests today has arrived. I'm very much looking forward to it. But what I'm going to do, just before I introduce, I'm going to make sure that my overlay is ready, because right now it's not. It's not quite ready, because this is a solo overlay. So as I said to you people, we are going to be having the All You Can Eat Chelsea cast. Do you know what I'm saying? The cast and the crew, the people that you love, ready to dissect and enjoy this game, maybe from a neutral perspective. We're just here to just enjoy some good football, just, you know, enjoy each other's company. So yeah, we're gonna run this with our special first guest, people. Let's go. There we go. Miz in the building. How are you doing, bro? How are you doing? It's an absolute pleasure.
Doing well, bro. I'm really looking forward to this watch along, man. You're buzzing with these watch alongs. And I'm like, I need to get in with my boy. I need to watch a match with him. It's so awesome. It's good that it's a non-Chelsea game. I think we can all enjoy sort of on the side. And yeah, sorry to mess up your background. I don't know.
Worry. The other two have to come in for it to make sense.
Right. Well, I think one of them's not coming because of issues with electrical issues.
Oh,
so,
Baba.
Yeah. But Younes hopefully will pop in here and there. But yeah, hopefully people will enjoy this. But how you doing, man? Malagusta in the house.
I'm very good, bro. A new signing has arrived. It's the priority position. It's the priority position that we've needed. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I'm just so relieved and so happy to see that we've actually managed to secure this, because we needed a right back so badly. It was imperative.
More than you can believe.
Bro, like I can't keep going into seasons thinking it's almost like it is with Kante, where you know Reece James is going to get injured at one point. You know Kante is going to get injured at one point. So are we going to actually prepare for that, understand that, and you know, actually negate for that situation and put ourselves in a position to handle that? Or are we going to just go in blindly to another season with a player that we know is going to pick up an injury, a player that we know is not ready to play every single match, and then when he does eventually get injured, then we're going to be crucified for it? So
we look stupid, right? We look stupid when we do things like that. How happy are you, Matisse, that we didn't deter away from our plans? We wanted Malagusta, and that's it. Previously, if it wasn't Malagusta, then it was going to be some random bloke like Jilly and then Jilly and then we're back to square one. Exactly. I'm glad that we're using some common sense now. And let's be honest, I don't look. Initially, I was like, why are we loaning him back? What's the point? But it's just for the remainder of the season. Reece James is coming back from injury. Touch wood, he doesn't get injured again. Chalobah is doing okay on that right side, so maybe there could be something there. So yeah, man, it's good. It's good, man. Happy days.
100%. I'm buzzing, and the fact that he's 19 as well, it actually tells me, because initially, and I've always been like, okay, cool. Well, if we're going to bring in a new player and we've got a young player in that position, then do we need to bring in someone more experienced? So the age, kind of there's some sort of compromise there where we're not completely involved in somebody's development. And we've seen Lamptey pick up his bags and go, Livramento pick up his bags and go, because Reece James is there and they don't want to be on the same timeline. And in terms of your rankings and your Henry Lawrence's, I'm not going to lie, it's probably lights out for them, because I don't see how they're going to be able to get an opportunity. There's two.
I think Lawrence is done.
Lawrence is definitely done. 100%. Rankin maybe could play higher up. I don't know. He maybe could play off the right flank. Could be a right wing back in a free back formation. You could say maybe for him, if we were to move to a three at the back at times and he was a second choice right wing back and James was a right side centre back in a three, maybe. But we're pushing it. We're pushing it in terms of him, how many minutes he's really going to get in the Chelsea shirt. But yeah, so I used to always look at, Reece James to Aspilicueta. I'm looking at it as Giroud to Tammy Abraham, etc. Jesus and Aguero and David Silva and Foden. And I'm thinking there needs to be some sort of complement. It needs to complement. But the way Reece James fitness-wise it's actually probably a good thing that we've got someone to go the whole race. The whole 8 years, right next to you, right alongside.
Because Malo Gusto, as I said recently when we did the All You Can Eat Chelsea, he's probably thinking, history suggests Reece James is not going to be someone who's going to play the entire season. So he's going to miss a big chunk. I hope he doesn't. But Malo Gusto probably looking at that thinking, I could potentially be the number one right back for a prolonged period of time. And you know what? Maybe it gives us an opportunity to reassess. One, obviously managing Reece James properly, so he doesn't have to play every single game. But also, Matisse, I want to hear what you have to say about this. Pondering maybe Reece James can play another position. Do you know what I mean? Like a defensive midfield position where it's not as high intense of going up and down the channel, and maybe that's something that he could potentially build himself up to. Do you know what I mean?
He could potentially. I think the thing is with him is that because he's only played the midfield position at Wigan in the Championship, obviously quality just speaks for itself. He's just so good that he was just able to play, I think, any position in the Championship and just rip it. Obviously now this is a higher level, so we know he's absolutely world class at right back. Will he be world class at central midfield? I don't know. It's something that usually when you get older, you kind of move into that area. Like we saw Philip Lahm go there. We've seen Joshua Kimmich go there. But then we've even seen, the Gerrards, I think, started at right back and then he kind of went to midfield quite early. So
do you know what, Matisse? Some of the new players in this new generation are sort of doing this madness as well. Like look at Rico Lewis. Like Rico Lewis is playing in central midfield at times. Yeah. I mean, today we'll get to see what Rico Lewis does because he's in the lineup. Yeah. Also, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I know he's placed in the right back, but he drifts into central areas, man. Like he's a playmaker. That's potentially something that, I don't know, maybe Reece James can have in his locker.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. Rico Lewis is a great shout. Obviously, Zinchenko is naturally
another one
as well.
Yes.
He's playing left back. I think Reece James could easily play the role like that. I think Reece James is an all-rounder. He can play as an inverted fullback. He can play as a flying fullback as well. Obviously, as a flying fullback, he's going to be more susceptible to injuries, and obviously he's going to have a higher workload. But I really hope, Miz, and I was gassing them up accidentally in the chat. I really hope Enzo Fernandez, we can do the same deal we did with Gusto. Oh my goodness, bro. If we do the same deal, because you know what it is, I tried to articulate a bit on my last video, but maybe I didn't get the point across as well as I should have. But the thing is with Enzo Fernandez is, and why I really don't want Matheus Nunes. Like, I don't know how highly you rate Matheus Nunes, but I am so against
Not that high.
I think he's pretty overrated personally. When I'm looking at the numbers and what I'm watching as well, I'm never really watching a game and be like, oh my God, Matheus Nunes. But the reason why I don't want any ball carriers in midfield is because we've already got dribblers and ball carriers now out wide. We've got Madueke, we've got Mudryk, we've got Felix, Nkuku. We've got players that can go past people
100
in the attack. So now we need people to feed them. Otherwise, everybody's just going to be carrying the ball and not picking their head up. Everybody's just going to be just like this.
Exactly.
I don't need that. I need someone who can pick their head up and spray a pass. I need a little bit of Cesc Fabregas in this team. I need a little bit of Suave, a little bit of...
Calm things down in midfield. Calm it down. Because we got the speedsters out wide. We don't need crazy runners in the middle anymore. Do you know what I mean?
It'd be hectic. Imagine everybody just running around just like headless chickens, just dribbling past everybody and not
much like our last game, Matisse, where Conor Gallagher and Mount
literally just running,
bro. There was a moment in that match, Matisse. I literally saw Gallagher just going. He's not even getting the ball. Like he's not even getting the ball. He's just running. He's just running past people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need to see that anymore. But on Man City and Arsenal, actually, as well. What have you made of these? What have you made of Man City? We'll start with them. We'll go to Arsenal after. What have you made of Man City this season? Because a lot of people say that they're too. We actually never get to speak to each other about these clubs.
That's right. This is good. This is what I wanted us to do. All you can eat Chelsea moving into different spheres. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting. Look. Man City, they've been very indifferent, haven't they? Like you'd think with the squad, the level of players that they have, surely you blow this league apart. But it seems like, I think, Matisse, it seems like there are certain players in that group, much like the Liverpool team, have started to grow a little bit bored and a little bit too, sore on the tooth, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? Like some of them probably need to go. and maybe this season, as much as we thought that they're going to just blow the league apart, and obviously Arsenal has been a big surprise for some, I suppose. Maybe a lot of people will say maybe it's not a great surprise, but for me, it's been a big surprise in the sense that I didn't expect them to lead. But with Man City, Matisse, I think some of the players, Pep will have to do a big cleanup as well over there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think this season already we've started to see KDB not play that often enough. He's been dropped here and there. So is he one of the players that's potentially just been there for too long? I don't know. I'm just throwing names out there. What's his name? Gundogan is probably going to be looking to move on as well.
So is Bernardo Silva as well.
Bernardo Silva as well.
Do you know how it was like last season where I remember Big Steve was telling me, oh, everything's not all well at Chelsea. Contracts are running down and there seems to be a little bit of friction behind the scenes. Now I'm looking at him in the group chat and I'm like, hey, what about you lot? You guys got a little bit of that as well? It feels very like similar in the fact that they've got some problems behind the scenes as, we're talking about motivation issues, players running out of contracts, players kind of maybe looking to leave and go to other clubs, or they've kind of lost
being
that
aggressive
fire.
As well. Pep being aggressive in press conference saying, you play like that, Arsenal's going to clean us up. So he's throwing little bombs at the team. So watch this space, man. I think today it's going to be a good indication, Matisse. I think today we're going to see how much does this Man City team really are together. Do you know what I mean? If they get themselves a good victory against Arsenal, I just saw the lineup, which seems like Arsenal's somewhat rotated. I think the different goalkeeper, Matt Turner. You've got the lineup on the side.
Yeah, let me read the lineup out to you because so we have the lineup. Obviously, it's just kind of slightly covered, but we didn't get the measurements right on that. Arsenal is Turner in goal, Tomiyasu, then Holding, then Gabriel, then Tierney, then Vieira, then Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Nketiah, Trossard. So 4-3-3. Vieira comes in for Odegaard, Trossard comes in for Martinelli, Holding comes in for Saliba, Tomiyasu comes in for Ben White, and Tierney comes in for Zinchenko, Turner in for Ramsdale. So same kind. I expect them to play very similarly to how they have been playing, and it's a big test for the depth, isn't it? For them to showcase some of those
Odegaard
players.
To Fabio, Vieira. I mean, Vieira is a decent enough player from what I've seen. Yeah, but that's a bit of a drop off in
huge. Definitely. I mean, in terms of like just what we guaranteed to get from Odegaard right now, we don't know what we're getting with Vieira.
Exactly. Yeah. Similarly, up front, look, Trossard. Trossard for me is a very, very good player. I know we were linked with him. I definitely wouldn't have minded if we got him. But Trossard and Gabriel Martinelli, two different profiles. Martinelli want more 1v1. Do you know what I mean? Attacking the opposition. Whereas Trossard, more of a inside forward, likes to get those, passes in the pockets. He's not going to be someone who's going to be wide left, looking for the ball and go 1v1. I don't think that's the type of player Trossard is. So there's going to be a little bit of difference there, definitely. And then, of course, in defense, I think Ben White I don't think Ben White is starting today, right?
No, he's not starting today. He had to come off early against Man United because of the yellow card up against Rashford. But yeah, I think they're just resting him as well and looking after him. Because when I went through their team, they had basically had to play everyone every game. Like Arsenal's starting lineup has been so easy to read that it's just literally just been the same team every single game in the Premier League. Breaking news as well: Reece James is set to be fit to start against Fulham next week. Matt Law.
I don't want him to be rushed.
I'm not going to give you that. I'm not going to give you that crazy.
That's no breaking.
Yeah, that's not breaking. Listen, just make sure you don't break something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't break anything.
About breaking, don't break nothing. Yeah, talking about breaking. Listen, I'm not going to get excited for that for pure reason because Reece James being fit and Reece James being fit is two different questions, right? So let's see if we've got it right this time because a lot of the time we say they're fit. And then they play, and then they pick up another injury, or we mismanage them, or we play them for 60 minutes when it should have been 45 or 75 when it should have been 60. I am very, 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 very defensive over Reece James's fitness right now. And I am more than happy for Reece James to start on the bench versus Fulham. Yeah. I don't need Reece James to start against Fulham. In fact, I'd be happier if Reece James started on the bench. So I'm not going to get excited about that. I've been burnt too many times. Calma. I'm very calma. I'm very happy for Reece to start on the bench. I'm good with that. So,
Matisse, what do you think about Matt Law? I don't know, man. Some of his stories,
are not adding up recently.
They're not adding up, really.
Apparently so. I'm not really watching him like that, so I don't really know like what he's missing and what he's getting wrong, etc. But apparently he's not the level he once was. He's having a bad season.
And giving us breaking news that Reece James is available to start, that's not breaking, bro. I think everyone knew he's recovering. We can all see that he's training. The pictures are out there. With all due respect, Mr. Matt Law, that's not much of a breaking news, my man. You need to give us something about Caicedo. You need to give us something about Enzo Fernandez.
You're looking for the exclusives. Well, I mean, yeah, we haven't really gone to him for exclusives in a while, have we?
Nah, man. He's been talking about Anthony Gordon, who's gone to Newcastle, by the way.
Yeah, I thank God, by the way. Like, nothing like overly against Gordon. I'm sure Gordon will end up being a very good player for Newcastle.
All right player.
But for £50 million when Mudryk costs 62, leave me out of it, please. Oh, sorry, 40.
I think Newcastle got him for 40 million.
Yeah, 40. Yeah. Bro, leave me out of that, man. I definitely think that value for money wise, we can be happy with Mudryk, and hopefully, the way he's working at the moment, he seems like he's going to move like a demon.
Where would he have played for us, Matisse? Like, we've already sorted up front. Like, where would he have played for us?
There was nowhere for him to play. Yeah. There was nowhere for him to play. So for me, I'm happy to see that we haven't gone in and got him, because even when we were going for him, again, I haven't seen anything from him to suggest that we should be breaking the bank. Like he hasn't. I said it where he might have talent, but I haven't seen a breakout season from him to even, like, we were talking 60-70 million in the summer.
Yeah, that's mad.
He hasn't done anything.
No. I mean, look, that Todd Bowley and the ownership, I think when they first came in the summer, they were just flabbergasted to the situation that there's no data. We're just going to go out there and just do whatever, right? So I think that was the situation. I keep saying it was the rookie window for our new owners. This window, I'm happy, Matisse, man. This window, I'm really happy. Even if we don't get that midfielder in.
Yeah.
And really focus on the midfielder in the summer. I'm happy with what we've done so far. We've literally changed the entire squad around in one window. We've treated the January window like a summer window.
Yeah, I mean? literally. Like that is so people. I said it on Twitter, right? People are underestimating that in Chelsea's fan base. I responded to PYS and I deleted it because I couldn't be asked for the back and forth. But like, we can't be out here underestimating the fact that we have literally dealt with almost nearly all of our problems in this window. To deal with all of your problems in the summer window is impressive. To deal with nearly all of your problems in the January window is ridiculous. So say Felix becomes a permanent, right? Just hypothetically say that. That's one of your creativity issues, done. You've got your two wingers, 1v1, that are going to give you that proper width, creativity from a dribbling aspect, and hopefully as they get older, goals. You got Nkuku coming in as well. So that's your whole attack completely, like, just switched up from like completely changed the whole attack. And then we're moving into the midfield. That's the area where we haven't done too much. But even still, Andre Santos, don't forget, Santos has been brought in. So
don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? Fofana obviously is for the attack as well. And then you move to the defense and you add Gusto to it. That's brilliant. That's really good,
bro. That's brilliant.
So yeah, man, I'm very, very impressed.
Match is about to start, Matisse.
Yeah, the game's about to start. I've
kicked off, by the way.
You've kicked off. Okay, so you're gonna be. I'm gonna go by your timer then, because I'm always behind. So let me. I'm gonna have my timer on the bottom right, people, so you can see it on my webcam there. I'm gonna refresh it.
I'm on 14 seconds, 15 seconds.
Let me know when you're on a minute. I'm gonna put it.
Okay.
We're gonna be going by the fastest time, people, obviously. And then I'll just be chilling. Do you know what I'm saying?
you can take a chill today, bro. You've been working hard, bro. Let me look after you today.
And then when Younes comes in, we'll see what time he's on. Let me know when you're on a minute.
Yeah, I'm on 38, 39, 40.
Okay.
41. I'll let you know.
Mine's kicked off now as well. I'm gonna change my channel in a minute. You know how difficult it is in the UK to be getting games. We couldn't find anything.
Bro, that's mad.
For the 3 o'clock kickoffs, we have to do a whole deep dive. It's crazy.
Find everywhere, all around the world. All right, Matisse, 58, 59, 1 minute. Here we go.
Why is it not in sync? So annoying. All right, cool. All right,
106, 107, 108.
Perfect. Let me sync this up
110.
again. Where's Younes? Is he? He hasn't got back yet.
His dinner, I think, maybe with his missus. So.
Okay. Yeah, Younes is family man now, people.
Yeah. Look at this. Erling Haaland versus Holding. What a mismatch.
There's your timer, people.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Erling Haaland versus Holding. I said at the beginning, when I saw Holding as the captain, my jaw dropped. I'm not going to lie. I said, wow.
It's Holding captain for Arsenal.
Yeah, Holding's the captain for Arsenal. He's the captain.
What kind of a joke is this?
I was a little bit flabbergasted. I'm not going to lie.
That's strange, bro.
A little bit flabbergasted, a little bit shocked.
Who could they have given it though? I'm just looking at the lineup. Maybe Partey, right?
Maybe he might not be a leader though. I don't know.
Oh, Teeny's playing.
Tierney used to be captain, didn't he? But then Tierney. A lot of the Arsenal fans wanted Tierney to become captain, but then he picked up a lot of injury issues, so it kind of became a big doubt as to whether or not he'd be able to be captain or not.
Yeah.
So that's mad.
It's got I don't know, man. It's got a Premier League vibe about this, man.
Ooh, it does. Nketiah's gone straight in with the It is quite aggressive from.
It's good. There's a bit of intensity in this match.
Let me see if I can get myself further up. There we go. Might just be slightly behind you now, but I'm a lot closer. But
your seconds are probably in front of me now. But yeah.
Oh, is it? By how much?
It's just about 5 seconds in front.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's RG. No fake scores. Listen, if you put in fake scores, the mods are going to be onto you. I can assure you. This is the first time these two are coming up against each other this season as well. That's what's so crazy. Timer is at the bottom right of my screen, bro. If you haven't seen. This is the first time that these two have come up against each other this season. So Mikel Arteta, the teacher versus the apprentice.
It's interesting. I don't know.
Second.
I don't know if you saw this picture from ESPN, Matisse. It was Pep, and below Pep there was Xavi, there was Vincent Kompany, and there was Arteta. Yeah, like, all three have worked with Pep Guardiola. So it was interesting that people learn a lot. It's true,
and then now Xavi's top of the league, isn't he?
Top of the league, Vincent Kompany top of Championship, and Arteta top of Premier League. All of these managers are top in their respective leagues. So, people hype up Frank Lampard. Maybe he should start off as an assistant manager to Pep Guardiola.
The problem is with like Frank Lampard and Gary Neville and
Steven Gerrard,
maybe not Thierry Henry, but I mean he had a terrible time at Monaco. But like Steven Gerrard, like. The managers that they're clutching to for their inspiration, like Jose Mourinho and Sir Alex Ferguson, you can't replicate what they did because it's not all about system. It's about kind of the personality and the mind games and the Fergie time. Ooh. So you can't really replicate it,
Yeah.
So they struggle. Yeah, this is coming up for me. Actually, let me see if I can read this.
Arsenal's looking all right.
Now I'm level with you. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's much better. I actually might be a little bit ahead of you now.
How'd you do that, bro? How'd you go from?
I might be a little bit ahead of you now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on 5 minutes 20 seconds.
How'd you do that, bro? You're like 15 seconds ahead of me now.
I had to skip the queue.
Matisse is like, I can't. I'm the host. I need to be ahead of the game.
I'm gonna be behind you any longer. I'm just gonna have to skip the queue, mate. So now the timer is like midway between me and Miz. It's kind of like in between us. But yeah, these two teams play good football, man. So, but City have been a bit disappointing recently. I'm not gonna lie. They've not looked as convincing.
They haven't been disappointing against us, Matisse. That's what hurts me the most.
No, against us they turn back into prime City, no problems.
Yeah, dirty, bro. Dirty.
I'm just seeing this replay of this shot. It's a good shot.
It's good. It was a good play as well, man. Trossard really took the man on. Didn't expect that.
Trossard's playing left wing, is he? Yeah.
Yep. Where Martinelli plays.
Yeah. I remember I was on the Trossard train before the World Cup, but then I kind of calmed it down when I realized we was going for an under-23 super team. I decided to leave it. Let it go.
I was watching Big Six yesterday, and you're so right, Matisse, man. I don't think we're going to hear the end of it if this team wins the league, bro. I mean, I love Thabz, and I think he's a very articulate and very intelligent
he's
person,
great.
but you can see the cockiness
Oh,
in
the
him, bro. And
shamelessness, bro.
they've not even won the league yet. They've
Bro,
not even won the league.
If Thabz gets a hold of that Premier League, if all of them, Turkish, Thabz, Robbie, everyone, if they all, bro, they're gonna.
We need to deactivate for a little bit.
We're gonna have to leave. I'm telling you, we're gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to leave the city. I already said it. If they win the league, I've actually already got the video planned. I'm gonna go to Heathrow. I'm gonna vlog it. I'm gonna vlog my trip to Heathrow.
Man's packing up the bags.
Pack my suitcase. I'm gonna vlog it, and I'm gonna go back to Ireland for the summer.
It's gonna be unbearable. I don't think you can live there, bro. Really,
bro. The parade is gonna be insane. Oh my god, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad, bro. Honestly, if they win the league, like again today, yeah. So today I was at Copper 90 and I was filming something with them, and on the way back, the only people in the streets that are clocking me is Arsenal fans. Every time I'm being stopped for really appreciate the content, really enjoy the Big Six, really, and they know because some of them are probably watching. It's always Arsenal fans, and anytime I'm like, "Who do you support?" And they're like, "Arsenal." I'm like, "Oh my days," because it's just literally the hit rate is 100 every single time. It's always Arsenal fans.
I won't be surprised if one of these days your subscribers base is majority Arsenal, bro.
It's majority Arsenal, bro. So it's like if Arsenal win the league, the amount of people that I'm just gonna have to be running. Like if I'm going on the tube or I'm traveling through London, I'm just gonna just be running. You're just gonna see this guy just running down escalators, sliding down escalators, just trying to get to A to B as quickly as possible because there's going to be Arsenal fans everywhere. Just put that.
You know how you've got that.
Oh my days, Haaland.
you know how you have that. That you know how you have that thumbnail where you cover your face. That ninja look that you have. I don't know what you wear. You might have to wear that, bro.
Yeah, no, literally, bro. I'm gonna have to go around in a balaclava the whole time.
Like I just saw the Hairline thing. Whoa, Hairline actually went for a
Haaland he tried to do a Zlatan.
Oh my days, that's mad.
If he had got a bit more power in it, maybe.
Bro, how many goals is he on this season in all competition?
31. 25 in the
31. Prem. 25 in the Prem?
Yeah, he's already beaten last year's Golden Boot winner. 20, he was on 23.
And there's half a season left.
Season to go. Yeah.
Wow, this guy's a
joke. He could easily end the season on 40.
Wow. And they may still not win the league. That's mad.
Yeah. I'll update my clock, people, because one of you said it's a bit slow. It is about 15 seconds slow, but
yeah. Matisse has found a stream that is actually ahead of the real game. Like he's in the future. He's in the future.
Yo, usually I'm so behind.
But Matisse, be careful. Apparently they're chasing down illegal streamers, bro.
I know, man. That's why I always say on camera, I am paying every single TV license, and I am watching. I am watching so legally, and you know,
so legally.
It's so expensive. It really is just so expensive. It's just so.
But people don't understand, bro. Like I said it recently, the amount of money we have to spend on just watching football in many different places. Don't forget, it all racks up, man. It all racks up. It's expensive, you know, to watch football.
It's mad. It's super chat saying the parade is going to be something else. Yep, it is.
But apparently really some Liverpool fans are going to be joining the parade as well.
Yo,
Fuizzi
was a brilliant addition, man.
He was mad.
He was nuts. I knew he was going to be like that. Like I said before the show, yeah, because me and Saeed was ringing each other, and then I ended up ringing him before a goal. And Saeed was like, "Who's going to be on?" And I was like, "Okay," because I was hosting it, so I was like, "Okay, cool. I've managed to get Fuizzi." And I said to Saeed, fam, you think you're shameless, fam? You're about to be out shameless. Like you think you're shameless? Watch when Fuizzi comes in here. He's gonna
Saeed look normal in front of him.
Literally, he couldn't compete with the shamelessness.
But he was saying Suarez is like Younes.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, he's actually gassed. He was gassed.
That was so funny, bro. And he still thinks Liverpool's going to make top four. He's a third, in fact.
I've spoken to a lot of Liverpool fans. I don't actually think they actually believe they're going to make top four. I think they're just saying it to just be confident, try and be as confident as possible, just to keep a good face, keep a good Keep a good front. They don't believe they're going to get top 4.
I want to see Liverpool in the mud, Matisse. I really do.
Same. I'm
so cocky. Their fan base is so cocky as well.
We should have beaten them last year on one of them finals, man.
Oh, bro, please. Yeah, we should have, man. It hurts. And the Gilda's edge chances that we missed as well, Matisse.
Oh, don't even.
Pulisic, Mason Mount.
Oh, my God. Some of the chances we missed were disgusting. Gundogan just keep running here. Here's Grealish. Who do you think is going to win this game? Who did you have as your favourite? Was it City or Arsenal?
I had City to win this game, only because I was thinking Arsenal's probably going to rotate a little bit, whereas Man City, even if they do rotate, they're still such a strong team. Gundogan? Oh.
Do you know what I would like? I would actually like this to go to a replay.
Yeah, burn them out, huh? Burn them out.
Yeah, but then if we burn out Arsenal, then we burn out City, so...
Yeah.
The City got more depth to deal with it. I actually said before the game, if Arsenal go through, that's probably the best scenario for me, because then they got another game. Like, they're still in the competition.
I reckon, Matisse, down the track, you're going to have to hold a stream where invite many people in and we make a prayer. We have to come together and have a holy prayer and ask for God that Arsenal capitulate. That's the only way this is going to happen. And I think God listens to you, Matisse. He's been doing some madness for you.
The more I speak, the more I think about it, the less confident I get, because I don't know, man. I'm just starting to think that they're like, who's going to stop them? Really? Though I said it to someone that I met on the tram today. He's an Arsenal fan, and we were speaking about this, and we were saying, like, Arsenal's biggest enemy is actually themselves. Mm-hmm. Like, it will be their mentality, it will be their like mindset going into the final few games, last 10 games. They're the only ones that will stop themselves, is if they can handle the pressure mentally. Because I don't think on the pitch, I don't think they're going to get caught like that. Even when City played them twice, when Arsenal played their strongest team, I think that's an even game.
Yes, it is an even game.
And Arsenal are playing better than City right now. So Arsenal could beat City.
Do you remember Arsenal playing City last year, January?
Yeah, the Emirates. That was the turning point.
Arsenal looked unbelievable. They should have won that game. They ended up losing to Rodri, winner. But it is an even game. But Arsenal, I think they still have Newcastle to play again. I think they still have Liverpool to play again.
Yeah.
Bro, we better put up a fight next time we play Arsenal, Matisse.
But when we go to the Emirates, we should have a lot
beat
of
us
our
at the
players
bridge.
back. Yeah.
They beat us at the bridge.
Bro, they battered us at the bridge. It was only 1-0, but it was a battering. It was a battering. Drogbaba won't be here, no, because he had a power cut. So this is why I said, guys, branding wise, let me just wait and see who actually can make it, and then I'll work accordingly there, because I don't want to miss marketing.
Yeah, fair point.
So yeah, Drogbaba power cut, unfortunately.
But I think it's going to be fun, man. Moving forward, if we can throw in, I don't know, one every month where we all come together and do a watch along, I think people will appreciate that.
Yeah.
Non-Chelsea game, of course. Yeah. Champions League just around the corner. I think we can cover something.
Some big games coming up, man. Some big games coming up.
Benfica, bro. Let's watch Enzo Fernandez. Bro, cheering.
Hey, listen, I will be there no matter what. I will be there.
I want Enzo.
What. Oh man, I want Enzo Fernandez so badly. He's just such a rare profile.
But do you know what? I'm not even going to lie. I think Benfica is one of the dark horses for the Champions League, bro. They top their group.
I think Napoli are.
Oh, they're good, bro.
Napoli, bro. I watched them. So good. I watched them a couple of weeks ago. Oh my God, Napoli were so good.
Tremendous.
The way that, because this is a Juventus team that had not conceded for, was it 9 games or something? And then Napoli just went and spanked them, and I was like, wow, this is. And obviously, I've seen Napoli in the Champions League as well. I just couldn't believe it.
Bro, the way they move their ball around, bro, so good. The way they've demolished Liverpool. I know Liverpool easy to beat as well these days, but still quite impressive.
Yeah. No, it was actually insane. Very, very good.
Do you know who I've been watching as well lately quite a bit? And maybe you can watch down the track. Bro, Sarri's Lazio, bro.
Oh, I was fuming that I missed their game against AC Milan.
Bro, they cooked them. Absolutely cooked them. Pedro still plays over there.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Pedro. I'm telling you, bro. When you look at some starting lineups, even if you go to the Championship, you're gonna find some players that you thought would have finished a long long time ago.
Yeah.
Tom Ince, I saw Reading the other day. I was like, wow, you was part of Ian Holloway's Blackpool, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Julian Hoylett, yeah, just loads of random names.
No, Hoylett, Junior
Yeah,
Hoylett.
he was in the
Bro, that guy's
Canadian team.
40. That guy's 40 now, for sure.
He's actually not that old, shockingly. Look at Rico Lewis, bro. Look at Rico Lewis. He's always playing in central midfield. They're basically playing a back three when he's on the pitch.
They are. This is what City has been doing in recent times. I've seen how Pep plays like a back three, and Rico Lewis really becomes a midfielder.
Yeah.
He takes up midfield position.
So is he a right back or not?
Well, on paper, right back, not on game. This is what I always say to all the fans out there. Don't judge what you see on paper. Watch the match. Rico Lewis can be deemed as a central midfielder.
Yeah, basically.
Easy.
Yeah. 100%.
But do you know what, Matisse? If you tweeted that out, people will say you're mad.
Bro, I will 100% call him a central midfielder. I've been watching a lot of City games. He's basically a central midfielder for them.
Yeah.
He's a copy of Zinni. They're saying he's the copy of Zinchenko.
Just on the right side.
Dyche is back again. This could be fun. Sean Dyche is at Everton.
And I think Everton's got Arsenal next. Is that right?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Bro, come on, Sean Dyche. Come on. Come on, Shawnee.
Can you imagine?
Back in the old days, Sean Dyche, Burnley, deep block, go long, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Come on.
Be mad. That's the way they need to be playing, to be honest. They don't have the quality up top. That's why I always said with Everton, I said, why are they trying to like play in a progressive manner? You don't have the players to do it. You actually may as well hire a manager where you feel like you can just kind of lump it, slump it, and just play a little bit more ugly. You may as well.
You know what, Matisse? What a demise, bro. I've never seen that's a mad demise of a football club, bro. Our football club just nosedived. Everton used to be like do you remember back in the days, they were competing for top 6, like maybe 10 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Like the decline has been mad.
100%. It has. But that's just due to poor spending. You know? Yeah. They bought a lot of like the top 6 leftovers. Wayne Rooney, Iwobi, Walcott. You know, they just Schneiderlin from Man United. Remember Schneiderlin? I think he plays for Nice now. I think Schneiderlin.
Yeah.
Loads of players. Probably a centre back as well that I'm forgetting.
I wonder what they're doing with the money. Like Richarlison, they got 50 million.
New stadium, bro.
Oh, did they move to a different stadium?
They're building one near the riverfront. It's gonna look nice.
Yeah, for championship, it's gonna look brilliant.
It's gonna look lovely in the championship.
It's gonna look lovely in the championship. Other teams are gonna be buzzing to come and play in the new stadium.
Oh, bro, it's right near the water. It's beautiful. It's like a modern day Craven Cottage. It is right near the water.
Getting thumped in that location is gonna be so good.
Oh, what is Mahrez? This guy's such a baller, man.
Bro, Mahrez is a baller, bro. I don't know what sometimes fans say. Oh, this guy's finished.
City fans are the real spoiled ones. They got Mahrez and they're like, I'm not really sure about him.
Not really sure about.
Not really sure about.
You know what? Give them Pulisic.
Not really sure about this Premier League proven baller. Not really sure about him.
Yeah. But you know what? That's the levels that they have, right? That's the levels that they have.
Yeah. Apparently, we got here we go from Gus from Fabrizio.
A complete here we go, huh?
Apparently.
Let me have a look as well.
Oh, Trossard! What a save! Oh my days!
I gotta watch this.
Yeah, here we go. Half an hour ago. Brilliant.
Saka.
Yeah, oh my God.
Ball to Fabio Vieira. Here we go. Trossard. Ooh, Trossard. Trossard fitting in nicely at Arsenal Football Club. Wow.
He kind of shoots with both feet, doesn't he?
He's both-footed, looks like. Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of his game being both-footed, but I know shooting-wise, he's pretty tidy.
I've got to say, bro, Arteta, as much as we, sort of downplayed him previously, Players just seem to come into his team and just fit in now. Like
the system, bro. It's a system. I had a debate on London Clubs Carnage this week. What players will be called system players in this Arsenal team in a couple years' time? Because it is the system. Yeah. It is like the system is superior. When you're at a point where you're taking anyone out and putting anyone in, and you're still kind of getting the same similar results, yeah, and like their role is very much the same, you know, some kind of like Sarri in a way.
Hey, I was just gonna say, Matisse, do you remember Sarri early days where so many of us fans, even me, I don't know about you, I think you really backed him from the beginning, but I was a little bit sort of confused about Sarri. But Sarri said, Matisse, if you remember, he wants the system to dictate and the players to be the complementary part.
Yeah,
he doesn't want the player to become the main focus.
Yeah,
which
exactly
kind of makes sense. This is why even under Klopp, the heydays, obviously now it's not looking good. Even under Klopp in the heydays, you could take out a single player and you put someone else in. It all looked the same. Yeah. It all looked the same. Similarly with Arsenal now, you take out any player, you put someone else in, it just still all looks the same.
Yeah. City don't look themselves, man.
They don't, bro. They don't. They're a little bit cautious.
Hey, Turner. Oh my God. Turner. What a brave pass that was, bro. Oh my goodness. Turner's brave.
I'm going to get to see this now.
He's so brave. City right now, they don't look themselves again. I mean, this is starting to become themselves. It's starting to become the new norm.
Even Turner looking for line-breaking passes, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, City's definitely nervous, man. You can see they're a little bit tentative. Don't want to overcommit.
But then what I always say to people is that even though, it's always harsh to say, oh, this player is a system player, because like every player needs a good system. But then there are some players that are just systemless. Like Hazard was just systemless. It doesn't matter what. Yeah. Like prime Hazard, it genuinely doesn't matter what team.
Yeah.
How you put, like, it doesn't matter how you put it together. The guy is systemless. But I think they're starting to become less and less systemless players. Like,
I mean, look, every now and then, maybe you can,
20 years ago, like Ronaldinho, systemless. Zidane, systemless. Exactly. Like all of those players were systemless. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas now, you wouldn't really say that. So yeah, it's a bit mad.
Do you know why? Because Matisse, other teams are playing more as a unit now. So in order to beat maximum amount of oppositions out there in world football, you do need to have some sort of a system. So that's why the bridge between the teams have reduced. Everyone is playing with some form of system.
Yeah.
Because they realize I can't have a Ronaldinho now in my team. I can't have an Eden Hazard. I don't have the money to have all of this. I need to be smarter.
But also, those players just don't exist anymore.
And there's not many
anymore. Of them. I say that's why.
Oh, come on, God. Let's see what happens.
My
Man City, Mahrez, inside the box.
Oh.
What's he going to do? Shot blocked.
Oh, God.
Rico Lewis.
Oh, God, Miz, when you see
KDB.
this.
Whipping it with his left. Oh.
Yo.
I thought he scored, bro. Wow.
Oh, my God.
Damn, how good is his left foot, bro?
So close. So close, man.
Bro, is KDB upset in City? Can we get him back? Can we lure him back?
Like, do you know who? Do you know who is kind of like? I'm hoping is probably one of the last ones left of that kind of systemless players is Felix. I feel like Felix, unless you put him obviously Simeone, which is.
Do you reckon Mudryk is a system player?
I don't know. I think it's too early for me to say because I haven't really watched much of him. But he is a winger. Like he is an out and out winger.
Yeah.
For me, he's not an Eden Hazard. I know people started calling him Eden Hazard because they just finally saw somebody take on their man and they were so excited. But like he's not an Eden Hazard. Like I don't see him as this guy that's gonna like drift into the 10 and like do all of that. He's a winger. He wants to rip people up. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So that's good passing ability, Matisse. A couple of passes he put in.
Yeah. The 1-2 of Gallagher was wonderful.
And the pass for Chukwuemeka, if Chukwuemeka could just stay up, I think he has an opportunity.
Yeah. He fell over a few times.
Yeah.
That Tuchel ban, I don't know what that profile picture was, bro. That was crazy.
Tuchel-Ban's profile pic.
Yeah, everybody was going at his profile pic. I don't know what it is.
Is it the one that he's got Tuchel in a turban?
Nah, he hasn't. I don't know what's bro. I don't know what's going on there. Something wild. He said, if we get Enzo, I will name my kid Todd. Oh goodness,
that's too funny, bro. People are so funny, bro.
Rodrigo, did you see Rodrigo's goal the other day? Yesterday.
Oh, that was lovely, bro. That was lovely. Beautiful goal, bro. Beautiful goal. What about Morata, bro? He scores and he's so shameless, bro. Up to his MO.
I didn't see the extra time, so I don't know what happened with the other goals, but Rodrigo's goal was insane.
Yeah, Rodrigo's goal was brilliant, bro. See what Atletico Madrid did with when Real Madrid was scoring goals. The Atletico Madrid main Twitter account, they were posting when Real Madrid scored who the scorer was. So Benzema scored, they would put Benzema. But when Vinicius scored, they just said Real Madrid goal. They didn't put his name. Yeah. And there's a hatred for Vinicius Jr., bro, in that league. It's mad.
It's just racism, bro. It's nuts.
It's racism. Yeah.
From a Atletico Madrid side, it's racism. Yeah. It's mad. So he's in really poor form at the moment. He's struggling. I think Ancelotti just needs to try and start Rodrigo a little bit more, man. Seems like
they're so blessed over there, bro. Rodrigo and Vinicius, bro. Wow.
Yeah. People are posting Ampadu stats. I give up, man. I don't want to hear it. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again with Ampadu, man. Every single season. Yeah.
I think for himself, he needs to, at the end of this season, just make a decision. Just move on from Chelsea, man. I think recently he said it as well. He's vented his frustration, saying that, man, I don't know why Chelsea don't use me. I don't know why Chelsea don't give me a chance.
Yeah, exactly. That's the position that everybody keeps talking about. He doesn't seem to get an opportunity. I think this is a free kick. Someone's down. This is an even game. Even though Arsenal have rotated, it's a very they're not being dominated at all. If anything, they're slightly better. Let me check the statistics. This is how it's going to be in the league. It's going to be tight. So if City,
do you know what?
City fans think they're going to get 6 points out of them.
If anything, off the back of almost half an hour gone, City will be very, very nervous, thinking, "Wow, this is rotated Arsenal team to a degree, and they're still going toe to toe with us." Wait till they up the ante with Odegaard and Martinelli and Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Bro, I don't like it, bro. End the stream, Dave. End the stream, Dave.
Man City got a better team, and look at the way that Arsenal have just
They're going to win the league, aren't they, Matisse?
Yeah, I hope not, but I'm starting to worry, man. I've only got the 2 City games left. If they beat City, say they beat City once and drew them the other, then I'm just like, I've given up.
Bro, can Sean Dice do anything, bro? Can this Everton team do anything against
I don't think so. The Everton team are so bad.
They're so bad.
They're so bad. Oh my god.
They got a draw against City though.
What did you make of the Onana links as well? Because we spoke about Matisse. Oh my goodness, bro.
I said, look,
fall from grace. I know he's only 21, but bro.
Every time I've seen Everton, I thought, okay, he's an okay-ish player.
Yeah, he's okay. He's decent.
Once again, Chelsea, no need to deter away from priority.
Creme de la creme. Like we have Charlie Webster. He can be okay too. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like no need to fill up the spots with Onana, this, that, the other. Let's focus on the top priorities. If we don't get them, let's stay patient. Let's see what our scouts can do in terms of finding gems. Don't forget Andre Santos. He could potentially be something in the future for us.
He could end up becoming the 6.
Yeah, so
I know he's a box to box, but he could become a 6.
He
'Cause I
could become
remember,
a 6.
I remember when I
Yeah.
had Tactical Manager TV on here, and he said that he's kind of similar in some ways to Casemiro.
Yeah, have a look
So
at his heat map for Vasco da Gama. It's literally in central midfield.
yeah,
So, um,
he
yeah,
hasn't got
let's
a
not,
work.
let's
He hasn't
not.
got a work permit yet, has he?
But can someone give him the work permit, please? Come on, UK government. What are you doing, bro?
Oh man,
Give him the work permit, please.
so frustrating. I seen your tweet saying that we probably shouldn't let him come straight into the team because people will rip into him.
Look,
Isn't it?
look, I've seen so many people say in the timeline,
Lewis
if
Hall,
you know,
Carney.
yeah, put like Andre Santos, put him straight into the starting lineup, and I'm like, dude, South American under-20s championship is not the same level as Premier League. Like, let's have some respect for the Premier League. I'm not saying Andre Santos is not a good player; he's a good
Those will be
talent.
the
But
same people that write him off after one game because he didn't play that well.
exactly. Let's ease him in. Let's keep him in the bench. Give him the 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Ease him in for at least the next 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, definitely for this season.
And then, let's see if he can start.
I'd love him
for
to
us.
have like a loan to a Portuguese team if we could, if we was in a position where we could do that.
Bro, loan him to Brighton, bro, and give us Caicedo.
Oh shit!
Oh no, here we go.
Oh my god!
What's gonna happen? Ortega with the ball. Goes long.
Oh god!
Trossard.
Oh my goodness!
Trossard driving it up the line. Rico Lewis. Trossard. Ooh, who's that? Nketiah. Bro, what's going with Nketiah? This guy, is he the legit real deal?
Bro,
is he actually?
He's wearing the 14 and he's on 100K. He's the real deal now.
Do we need to take this guy seriously? Wow. I used to laugh at Nketiah thinking,
it would seem so. Yeah, I was calling for Amari Hutchinson to start because we had no right winger because he wasn't going to use Ziyech. And then when we did play him and he came off the bench against City, everyone was calling him crap. So I was like, fair enough then, forget it.
Yeah. Similar thing with Lewis Hall recently. All of a sudden he's crap.
Yeah. Because I said, listen, if you've got nothing else to fight for in the season in the league, like obviously Europa League maybe, but I'm kind of like Champions League or bust. You know what I mean? I wouldn't really be excited for Europa League. I definitely don't want Conference League. I'd rather not be in Europe at all than be in Conference League.
Oh yeah, definitely not Conference League, bro.
Awful, man.
Yeah, definitely not Conference League.
But the seniors were playing so poorly. I said, bro, you may as well just play the young players, But in midfield, you actually do have enough. You should have enough young players before you have to bring in Santos as well.
I still think we're going to make the Champions League next season, Matisse.
Well, you think we're going to get fourth?
Win the Champions League, bro. We could, We could.
A lot of people are starting to say that, but I'm just taking it game by game because Potter's never done it. He's never been in the Champions League before, so a lot has got to improve before I think that.
There's a first for everything, Matisse.
It's going to take more than players.
Everything.
It's going to take more than signings, man. Potter's going to have to be a lot better.
But he better start winning games after this January window. I said this the other day that even if we don't get a midfielder, but we've now even got a right back. I know he's not going to be here for us now. He'll be in the summer. But our owners have literally gone beyond and above to give this guy a totally different team.
Yeah.
And now it's all up to Potter. We need to start racking up the points. We need to start getting the wins. Starts from Fulham, and let's keep going. Let's take care of Dortmund. I know it's not going to be easy. Dortmund's well established, but we need to put up a fight and see how far we can go in the Champions League, man. You never know. Got to start the belief. He's got to bring... This is what I feel like Thomas Tuchel, when he first took over Matisse, he just galvanized the team, bro. He just made them all believe.
Yeah.
Potter's got to make them believe.
I think Potter... he's kind of doing it backwards. He's not going to make them believe because he's getting rid of all of them.
More than he can believe.
I mean? More than you can believe. We don't believe in you. Like, Tuchel was like working with what he had, making them believe, making players better than what they are. And then we thought, we don't actually need a massive we don't need a big revamp because they're actually not that bad. Whereas Potter's like, no, I don't believe you. We don't more than you can believe, and you all are leaving. Like, we're doing a revamp. So no, you guys are not good enough. Which I like because I do want them. I do want them got rid of. But
reality check basically.
Yeah. We can't believe.
But what do you think about this Grealish, bro? I think this guy, He's one of people need to talk about him as I know he puts in a shift. I get it.
He was good. He was great at Villa, but I don't think he's the kind of winger that I would
But
like to
he's
see.
not a system player, is he? He is
Yeah,
not a system player.
yeah, he's not actually a system player. Like he's not the type of player I would like to see in a Pep team. Because a Pep team is very like everybody has
Systematic.
their role. Yeah, it's systematic. Yeah. Everybody has their role and their job, and do your job, and everybody does their job. Then we're gonna win. And to the point where he even put Thierry Henry on the touchline for Barcelona on the left wing, told him to stay on the touchline. Like, imagine telling Thierry Henry to stay on the touchline. That's just insane.
Yeah.
So like even Leroy Sané, I preferred him to play in a Pep team because it just worked. It worked. When Leroy Sané was at Man City, it was insane. But Grealish doing it, it's not as great.
Leroy Sané and Sterling, those Man City days.
Yeah,
there were Matisse. Do you remember that game against Liverpool where Liverpool were ahead in January, and Man City needed to win to go ahead of them by 1 point, and they maintained that for 6 months. 1 point lead.
Yeah.
Both the teams were just back to back winning. It was Leroy Sané's goal that won the game.
It was like tennis.
Yeah, it was mad.
It was literally like tennis. Leroy Sané is one of my favorite wingers outside of Chelsea. When he was in the Prem,
he was mad, bro. So good. He's a very good free kick taker as well. A couple of really nice free kicks.
Bro, he strikes the ball really well. He's got a lovely technique. But also, I think all left footers, if left footers can, that was close. I don't trust left footers on penalties, but I do trust them to take a nice long range or a nice free kick. It's a strange one. Like, if you notice, whenever we used to have one Mata taking a penalty, we just knew he was going to miss.
It was going to be a goal.
That was close. Haaland was very close. Yeah, it's not Arsenal's B team. It's a lot of their starters, but there is a few rotations in there.
But some key players are not there. Let's be honest, bro.
Yeah.
Odegaard's not there. Martinelli's not there. Saliba's not there. Magalhaes is not there.
Zinchenko. Ramsdale.
Zinchenko, come on, man. I think this Man City, from what I'm seeing right now, if they don't up their game, once the real A team, Magalhaes is there, Saliba's not there, Zinchenko's not there, Ben White, I think, is not there as well.
He's
so
not
once
there either, yeah.
Three
out of the back four is not there. Oh, oh my God, they're looking.
Once their proper team lines up, I think this Man City team.
Man City are awful. Oh my God, look at this.
Bro, what's this? John Stones, KDB. Oh no! Nketiah being a bit of a nuisance.
Man City all over the place. They should be beating this Arsenal team.
They should.
You wouldn't have questioned the City of old. You would never have questioned them against Turner, Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel, and Tierney. You would not have even
City's at home, Matisse.
They're at home. Like, no one would have even questioned them winning. Partey, Vieira, Xhaka, cool. Trossard, Nketiah, Saka, cool. Like, nice team. Nice. Like, with Arsenal, how many of their players are actually world class? Not many.
No, not many.
Like, it's way too early to be saying that these guys are world class. I think Saliba has shown that he is going to have, like, he's world class potential. Like, this guy is going to be top.
Saka as well, world class potential.
Saka world class potential. But like, I don't think Xhaka. I wouldn't say Xhaka's world class. I wouldn't say
Partey,
I wouldn't say Gabriel's world class. Partey, mate. Yeah, I'd say Partey. Yeah. I wouldn't say Gabriel's world class. Way too early for that. He needs to play Champions League. Like, Ben White, I still think it's too early to say world class. Like, it's very easy to say they're world class because they're playing at world class level. But it's Arteta that's put them on that level.
Exactly. It's the system. Bring Ben White to Chelsea. Maybe he makes mistakes. Those individual errors that we talk about.
Yeah.
All of these things matter, man.
I wouldn't call Ramsdale world class. It's just too early to give world class tags to these guys. I would say they probably got maybe two or three max, and that's just some of them are just potential, really. because we haven't even seen them. Like none of these guys, unless they're imports, have even played Champions League football.
No, they haven't.
They've not even played Champions League.
Has Xhaka played Champions League football? I'm pretty sure Xhaka's played Champions League football, hasn't he?
Maybe for Basel. Did he do it for Arsenal? Maybe for Basel.
For Basel.
And it's too early to even say Arteta is it's way too early to say Arteta's world class.
Partey's played Champions League football. Yeah,
it's just an import. Yeah, it's just a lot of very good players, and now I have to admit, a very good manager has all come together and made something world class together. But I wouldn't say like any of them are, or most of them are world class. Like it's way too early to say Arteta's world class. That's just ridiculous.
Nah, Arteta,
he's not.
Like, you got to win quite a lot of stuff before you become world class. I mean, Roberto Di Matteo won the Champions League, so
he ain't world class.
But I don't even think he falls into any class, let alone world.
Yeah, it's true.
In terms of management, people are going to come at me now. Oh, he doesn't think Roberto is a player. He was a classy player.
No one can
management. I'm
that,
talking
surely.
about.
No one can disagree with that. Why did he put his flag up? Because Saka didn't even go for it. Strange, right? Strange linesman.
Sometimes you wonder why they don't give certain things as offside, and then sometimes you go, "Why are you giving that? Let's just let it play. Let's see what VAR has to say."
Yeah.
But
Nketiah is really pressing high up.
It's
getting through a lot of work.
What do you reckon about Nketiah, Matisse? Like when Jesus comes back, is it a straightforward case?
No, I think Nketiah deserves to stay in the team. I think he deserves it. If you're scoring, because he's scoring at a better rate than Jesus, much better rate, and he's providing all of the pressing, and he's pressing like a monster in this game, and he's linking up, and he's doing all of the striker things that you need to do. There's no reason to take him out of the team. I think this is good for Jesus because Jesus is not perfect. As much as I like and rate Jesus, you know how much I wanted Jesus over the summer.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I really do like Jesus, but Jesus is not perfect. Jesus still needs to fix his finishing. So the fact that Nketiah has come into this team and they've looked literally exactly the same. They haven't really changed as a team. In fact, he just added goals. So now it's like, Jesus, you're gonna work your way in, but you need to start finishing. You need to start bagging some chances. And so now he's under pressure.
Jesus can probably coexist with Nketiah because Jesus can play out wide, either right or left. So
he wouldn't get in over Saka.
No, not first choice. But if you're thinking about like a rotational basis,
it's good squad. It's good, very very good squad depth to have. They're all able to play a couple of positions. Like even Saka used to play off the left. Trossard can definitely play across the front if he has to. Jesus can play across the front, so it's good. It's very good depth. Martinelli could play up front if they had to. So they've actually got all of their forward line can kind of move around if they have to. Not that they are fluid. Yeah, they're very interchangeable. Very interchangeable.
They actually now all of a sudden got good depth. Like with Nketiah's rise, they've now found depth internally in the front areas. Midfield's probably the only place where, and this is why I guess they're going for Caicedo.
Not good enough.
Matisse, what do you think about the Arsenal bid 60 million for Caicedo? But I have to admit, it got me a little bit shocked, bro. I was like,
I was shocked as well. I was shocked. I knew it would get rejected, but I was shocked that they found the money out of nowhere they kind of just found the money to go and put the price. Like if they got Caicedo, that would be a ridiculous signing,
bro. I think. Can
you imagine his energy? 21 years old in that midfield. Oh my god,
bro! Good luck stopping Arsenal. They will win the league after that.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, if they were to bring in Caicedo, then cool. They're gonna win it. It's that deep because Caicedo is literally everything to bring into that midfield. 21 years old, that kind of energy, intensity, quality. Yeah, it's mad. It's
imagine Caicedo and Partey.
Yeah, it's mad. And you could actually ask Caicedo to sit as well if he had to.
Yeah,
just ask him to do it. If Partey was out, just ask him to sit and then bring Xhaka back in, maybe tuck him in. So it would be crazy, bro. That could be a double pivot. Be wild.
Yeah, for sure, man. What's happened to John Stones?
Not sure. Nearly half-time, people.
Yeah, can't believe this is 0-0, man. Thought maybe someone would have scored.
I'm quite surprised. I'm glad I have you here, bro, because bloody hell, like. What's going on with this 0-0?
Bro, do you understand? Like sometimes
Derby was dead yesterday as well. It was awful.
Even though it was 3-1, it did look like an awful game. But
I mean, 90 minutes. I only watched the first 90, so the 2 of the goals came in extra time. I missed both of those.
do you understand now, Matisse? Like sometimes watch-alongs can get long, hard. Like when it's like just 0-0.
Bro, it's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
What's happened to Stones? Oh, he's holding the back of his.
Look at Pep Guardiola.
Do you know what? I'm trying to think Arsenal are going to knock him out.
Bro, they probably have a goal in them. And City, they look tentative.
I know City got a nice bench, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Like, if who are they bringing on? Because we know Bernardo Silva's not interested. Cancelo's not interested.
Bro, what happened to Cancelo, bro? He went from the top echelons of being one of the great right backs in the Premier, and then now he's like nowhere to be seen to the point where he wants to leave.
Listen,
football's a humbler.
If Reece James could stay fit, bro, this fullback conversation would never exist.
Yeah,
because Trent goes through his madnesses with his defending. Now Cancelo can't even start, and we know he can't defend. Oh my goodness! If Reece James could just stay fit, do you know what? We might have a new rate. We might have a new rat in the race. Gusto, best right back in the league.
But you know who people don't talk about, Matisse, a lot, and I think should be rated? Kieran Trippier, bro. People don't talk about this lad, bro. Newcastle's doing mad over there.
Yeah, they are struggling for goals though recently. They're kind of just scraping games a little bit.
I think their philosophy is keep a clean sheet and sneak a goal. That's
what did you make of Anthony Gordon going there?
Look, he's potentially going to be a good player over there. I think under Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's getting a tune out of a lot of players over there, so he could potentially turn him into something really good. And good on him. It's probably the right club to go to.
It's great move for him. Brilliant move.
Great move.
Probably the best move he could make.
Yeah, and 40 million as well. So from Everton point of view, you're getting a good bit of money. Gordon's not going to be pressurized over there to start week in, week out because Almiron is doing the bits over there. So, I mean, St. Maximin is not getting an opportunity over there. Now, what does it mean for St. Maximin? Maybe he needs to leave now. So
I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, he doesn't start anymore, Matisse, over there.
Because he used to be like untouchable over there. I don't know what's going on.
Almiron has taken over.
Yeah, but even St. Maximin should be able to come off the left. So
yeah, true.
That's what's going on. It's gonna be half time. They're gonna blow. Pep. I don't know what Pep's thinking in his head, man. I don't know what's gonna happen this second half.
He needs a leader, but I don't know who's the leader in this Man City team, man. No one's vocalizing, no one's really shouting at anything.
They got rid of Zinchenko, who seems to be a bit of a leader, and then
what's happened to KDB, Matisse?
Fernandinho as well.
What's happened with KDB, bro? He used to lead with his impact in the game.
Did you see him leading at the World Cup?
Oh, that was horrendous, bro. Horrendous.
So bad, bro. What he did at the World Cup was just
sabotage, horrendous. Bro. He even went into the press conference and just said, "My team's shit."
Literally sabotage. City struggling with Arsenal. B. Super.
Do you know what? I will have to say this is Arsenal B. I will have to say
it is
somewhat B.
It actually is. There's 5 changes to the back five, with including the goalkeeper. There's 1 change in midfield, and there's a change in attack. Half their team is changed. 7 changes. That's 7 changes. Bro. 7 changes out of 11. So I have to say, isn't it? I have to say that. Yeah, I'd have to say so too.
Bro, these Arsenal fans, they're gonna be. Can we see what AFTV is doing, bro? They must be, glowing. They must be glowing, Matisse, thinking, look at our B team. They can't handle our B team.
Bro.
I hate them, bro. I hate them so much.
I actually hope, like I said, I hope they go through. I really do. I hope they go through because it will just mean more games. It's just insane, isn't it? That City, this is their opportunity to lay down a marker on Arsenal. You've come up against a rotated Arsenal team. Your team is pretty much your strongest team. Yeah, you've taken out the goalkeeper. That's about it. And you're not even laying a glove on them.
Disappointing, bro. Disappointing. I mean, let's look at some of the City players, Matisse. Grealish, I didn't see anything besides his lovely hairstyle. That really, it bounces nicely. But he must use good shampoo. Besides that, not much from Grealish. Grealish, I mean, 100 million now. Seriously, big talks need to be had. I think Thabz was onto something. He really was. I know Hugh doesn't like it in Big Six whenever Grealish's name is brought. But let's be honest, Man City, you cannot be happy with Grealish. You cannot.
Yeah.
Mahrez, lackluster in this game so far.
Now, if they don't pick up the Premier League, now they might actually criticize. Because the default is always, oh, well, he won the Premier League, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're winning the Premier League, so it doesn't matter. We're winning the Premier League, so it doesn't matter. So we don't really care about criticizing. But if they don't win the Premier League now, they're going to have to start looking at who's to blame. Why did you not win the Premier League this season? Who's the individuals that didn't step up? So this City team, the way that they're playing, the way that they are, they're not winning the Champions League. Everybody always talks about City for Champions League. City, listen, City, the way that they're playing right now, they can't win the Champions League playing like this.
Do you know what? We all thought Haaland was the missing piece for the Champions League, but it looks like they've now uncovered more missing pieces this season.
Yeah.
So
they had quality in Gundogan, in Bernardo Silva, in I think PSG could win it.
PSG. I think Messi. This might be the last hurrah.
Yeah, Messi, Mbappe, villain arc.
They won it. They won it one last time. Messi wants it one more time before he wraps things up and goes to Inter Miami.
Yeah. Some people saying City play better with Alvarez.
Oh, bro, where is Alvarez?
Alvarez is on the bench.
It's a good shout.
He played in a front two with Hairline. Can't remember the game. Was it Tottenham at home? And I barely saw him.
But you know what? I'm scared, Matisse. I think City's going to get Enzo Fernandez in summer, bro.
No. We don't need that. This is why we need to get him now, bro. Real Madrid will come for him as well. Have you seen the state of Real Madrid's midfield?
Yeah, I thought their midfield, I mean, with Tchouaméni, Valverde, Kamavic.
Tchouaméni's injured at the moment. They're struggling. They need an Enzo Fernandez in midfield, Real Madrid.
I see Benfica's been tough on us, bro. Like, they won the money up front. And Matisse, it's not just 120 million euros. It's taxes, which will go up to 160.
Yeah.
That'll get us into trouble. That will literally get us into trouble.
I'm going to read this.
What we will look.
This is from David Ornstein, right?
Talk to me, bro.
He says, if Chelsea were to sell a homegrown player for 40 million, for example, it's an immediate profit on the books as Chelsea haven't paid a transfer fee for him. Mudryk, for example, is an outlay of 8 million on the books. Chelsea could end this window in profit if a homegrown player was sold.
Sell him. Sell Conor Gallagher.
Spread over 4 years, whereas Arsenal were offering 5 years. Adds 97k a week for a 70 million sign is relatively low. Profit.
See,
can you imagine if we ended this window in profit?
But see, this is the thing, Matisse. People don't understand finances. People, when they see the transfer fee, they think, okay, that's what the money has been outlaid. No, that money's paid in installments, man. And then amortization. Like when it comes to accounting, you don't have to put in your books that's your expense. You can amortize that player. So Mudryk costs what? 90 something million, whatever, 100 million.
It cost 62 million. Well,
62 million.
Outright, yeah.
Yeah, like the upfront payment. So in the accounting books, you can actually, over the span of his contract, you can amortize that. You can divvy that up.
Yeah.
People don't understand finance. People think, oh, how's Chelsea just gone out this? Chelsea's not stupid, man.
You know what? We've never done this before. So I think only now a lot of people are starting to kind of like, this is the first time we're seeing this really, because this has never been spoken about on this kind of severe level of spending from us. No one's ever done this. No one has ever done this in terms of loophole 7-8 year contracts.
I think previously we didn't do payment structures either, Matisse. There was a lot that we paid upfront. So yeah, this owners.
The only time I had ever heard about amortization was with young players, because you're not paying for them, so the amortization on them is very low. And when you obviously sell them, it's 100% profit. But we'd never ever gone down this route of amortization in terms of signings and speaking about this length of contract. The only contract that we've handed out this level is probably Kepa.
Do you know? Let me give you a good example. let me give you in the live chat as well in terms of amortization. Like Matisse, just imagine you buy a car, right? Let's say you buy a 50,000 quid car. Okay.
Mm.
When you put like in accounting sense, like the cars depreciate value.
Yeah.
Like that you can get back in tax. Do you know what I mean? For businesses. So for example, you buy a car for 50,000 pounds. After 1 year, maybe it becomes 40,000 pounds, and that 10,000 you can claim that back. So similarly with amortizations like that, you can spread out your cost across the term of the contract. And I think 7.5 years just allows us to be a lot more flexible as opposed to 5-year contract. So yeah, it's a loophole that we found, which is fantastic, man. It's great to see.
I really hope we're able to close this Enzo deal, because when competition comes, it's going to be difficult.
Man.
Also, he's also come out with more quotes. He's actually said, on club's reaction to new owners, some of them seem to like Chelsea, some of them less so. But on the inside, there is a plan. We're assured a strategy of trying to remold this squad. I think he's speaking with Football Daily there on the podcast. That's where all these quotes have come.
Is this David Ornstein? Is it in his main Twitter account?
It's quotes from a podcast, yeah, BBC Football Daily.
Oh, okay.
He's been speaking with the BBC. There's a lot of interest around Conor Gallagher, he says as well. The amount of profit they can gain on a homegrown sale gives some food for thought. Chalobah is definitely one to keep an eye on. I would rather we sell Gallagher, man, than Chalobah.
No, sell Gallagher, man, for sure. Sell Gallagher.
Like, if you can sell Gallagher for 40 million, 35, 40 million, I think we can get 40 million for him, man. If people are paying 40 million for Gordon, you could pay 40 million for Gallagher. I'm sorry.
Do you know what the issue is, Matisse? See, this is the thing. People know we're trying to get rid of some of our players. This is the issue. People know that we're desperate for midfielders. That's why the prices are jacked up by the rivals. And people also know that we're trying to get rid of some of our midfielders. So people are trying to pay unders. So we're in a situation where it's such a muddy situation where we're paying overs and we're getting unders. Somehow, you know, we gotta spice these players up somehow. This is why Ziyech, recent times, his form. If we really want to get rid of him, this is it. Get as much as money as possible, because Ziyech is starting to look, you know, there's some marketable, you know, opportunities out there. I think Roma wants to give about 20 million. Let's do it. If we're not going to use Ziyech, let's do it. Similar with Gallagher, but Gallagher's performance as Matisse is not really eye-catching at the moment.
The problem with selling right now is Europe. They don't have any money. If you look at the spend in Europe at the moment, we spent more than all of the top 5 leagues combined.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of the other 4 leagues, we spent more than all of them combined. I saw something silly like Serie A had only spent 9 million, or La Liga had only spent 9 million as a collective, all of them put together.
That's mad, bro. Inter Milan's broke, by the way.
Yeah, they're broke. They've got no money. Lukaku's coming back.
He's coming back, bro. I can't wait to celebrate.
Yeah. So it's oh God, bro. People are starting to ask the question again: if Lukaku comes back, you know, do we use him? Absolutely not.
He's gonna be sold, bro.
Bro, Nkuku is right there. Felix, I want Felix here. I want Felix, Nkuku, Mudryk, and Madueke front 4. Why are we talking about Lukaku? Why am I trying to go back to the days of a player that can't trap a ball and?
Bro, he doesn't want to play for Chelsea, bro. He doesn't want to play.
You know what's mad? Yeah, I'm so shocked to hear people even playing with the idea, because we always talk about intangibles, wanting people that care about the football club, that want to play for the club. You know, all the criticism Ziyech has got for trying to navigate a move to Ajax on the last day of the window, right? Christensen, when he was trying to navigate a move to Barcelona, he didn't play in the cup final. But yet people are ready to have Lukaku back at the club, who's not even fit for half the season and is on the bench for Inter Milan, not playing, doesn't give a damn. And
talk
by the
down
way,
on Chelsea.
in terms of his style,
Yeah.
is horrendously, it's not even suited to possession-based team. Because you know, imagine Felix, all of his intricate, beautiful player Mudryk,
and then the first touch,
and they're trying to combine with Lukaku. Oh, give it a rest. I'm seeing people say, "Oh yeah, they'll be able to create loads of chances for Lukaku." They're gonna ruin half. He's gonna ruin half the attacks.
Do you know what? This is one player I'm absolutely happy for him to ball out elsewhere. If he can ball out, like, I'm happy. You be who you need to be somewhere else. You don't want to be at Chelsea Football Club. You've talked down on Chelsea Football Club. And there's so much lackings this season. Like, he's not even starting for Inter Milan. Some of his first touches for Inter Milan this season have been mad. Some of his teammates in the bench they laugh. They're like, they hide their face when the camera's on them. They're laughing at him.
Do you know what's so mad, right? Is I watched them against AC Milan when they beat them 3-0 in the cup final. He's just chilling on the bench, and Edin Dzeko is just winning the games for them, scoring the goals, no problem. They don't even need him. They don't miss him. And it's funny because he thought that was like his, I love Inter Milan, this is my real home. But he forgot one big thing. Conte is not there anymore, my friend.
Yeah.
You need Conte to survive. You need Conte to survive. You need to go to Tottenham.
Yeah.
He needs to go to Conte to survive. He's not going to be able to survive without that man. He's shown it enough times.
If Kane leaves, and if Conte stays, which is highly doubtful, but if he does, then take in Lukaku, Conte.
I need Conte to get a good job, man, next year, and take Lukaku with him, man. I'm telling you.
But Conte should just go back to Italy, bro. Just go back to Italy.
Bro, Italian clubs can't afford nothing. Have you seen the way they bargain and they negotiate? It's actually mad.
Yeah.
This super chat says our pressing has been really, really good. Get Saliba on for holding, and we can win this. Trossard has been excellent, keeping City quiet. Yeah, I think the only big glaring weakness I saw in your team, I mean, obviously Odegaard to Vieira, that's a big drop off. But holding is the one where I'm looking at, thinking, okay, could he maybe make a mistake or something? But you know, he's captain, so I don't know what's going on.
I must say, Matisse, for a highly rotated team, bro, they're going toe to toe. They're going toe to toe with this City team, which is,
I think they've been better.
Very strong. They've been better. There's no doubt about that.
Let me check the stats. I think they've actually been slightly better on the statistics as well. So Arsenal have had 42% possession, 4 shots, 2 on target. City have had 5 shots, 1 on target. Shots in the box, 4 for Arsenal, 1 for City. 2 saves for the City goalkeeper, none for Arsenal. Let's see. They're passing it a lot, City, which is nice, you know, as always. But you know, I've said it many a time with City, you can pass the ball as much as you want, but it's not leading to anything. You know, a lot of the time, in games that I'm watching them, they're keeping the ball for 70%, 65%, but they've only had 1 shot on target, or they've had no shots on target even. Against Southampton, they barely had any shots on target, if any. I think they actually had no shots on target that game.
They didn't actually against Southampton. They didn't have any shots on target.
Yeah. So, and that's been quite a few games now where I've seen they're struggling to have shots on target. They're struggling to create clear-cut opportunities. So, and that's with Hairline and De Bruyne on the pitch. You know, when they came
who's Man City got in the bench, Matisse?
Okay, so on the bench, let me get this up. On the bench, they have Cancelo, they have Diaz, Laporte. I think Laporte's just come on. Then they have Walker, Silva, Phillips, Alvarez, and Palmer.
But I'd bring Alvarez on, man. I'd really think about bringing Alvarez on. Just give them something different up front. Take Grealish off, bring Alvarez on.
Yeah. Take Grealish off.
Yeah. Take Grealish off, bring Alvarez on. Play Alvarez just off Haaland, just a bit to the left.
Yeah.
And then really see what you can do.
This City team this season reminds me of when on FIFA I made too many transfers when I was top of the league in January because I wanted to spice things up, and then I lost the league. I took Sterling out of my team as well. I was like, Sterling was so reliable for me. I took him out of the team because I got a great offer, and I was like, oh yeah, let's just sell him because we're gonna bring in someone else. And then I lost all my chemistry and understanding, and then I couldn't. And then I lost the league, dropped so many points.
Does that really matter? Like in FIFA, like the chemistry, like do they
when you're playing on career mode, it actually does. Like I don't know what it is, but when you get enough momentum with a team, because I'm playing on ultimate level, so it is actually quite difficult. So you do need chemistry and momentum with you. And then when you're kind of going with that team, and you got that momentum and you got that chemistry, as soon as you kind of lose it, because you make too many transfers and you're getting to grips with new players and how they're best equipped. By the time you figure that all out, you've bottled it. And that's kind of what's happening here. Like, they added so many fresh faces, right? Phillips and Haaland and Alvarez and
even some of the youngsters,
Gomez,
bro. Palmer and all that.
Gomez and they took out Zinchenko, Sterling, Jesus, and Fernandinho is a big miss from a leadership standpoint. They've almost they've overcomplicated things for themselves, and they've taken out too many players that they're familiar with. And I'm not saying that they obviously had to do that, but at the same time, they didn't have to make all of those changes, but they had to make a midfield change. But yeah, it's like they've done too much in the end.
Yeah. Second half started, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
See, hopefully Man City. Come on, Man City.
Surely they got to step it up. But I'm fine for Arsenal to win this anyway.
Yeah, I hear you what you're saying. You're playing the long game. You want them to be tired.
Yeah, I'm playing the long game, bro. I'm playing the long game.
You're not interested with all these little mini wins here and there. You're playing long. You're in the war now.
Yeah. 100%. Because I just feel like the more games they have, the more likely they have to stretch their squad out thinly, and then maybe it might result in some drop points. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe injuries as well could pick up. Do you know what I mean? More games potentially up for injuries. Never know, bro.
Mad. Party's off. Who said that?
No, I can see Party there.
No, Party's there. Yeah, Party's still out there. It's going to be very interesting. Playing the long game is risky. What if they win the FA Cup in the Premier League? Well, then that's the risk I'm prepared to take, man. That's the risk I'm prepared to take.
Matisse is all or nothing now. All or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, literally all or nothing. Go and win everything or don't win anything at all. Oh, no. Yeah, Party's come off for Lokonga. Oh, wow. That's a big... Why has he done that? Is he injured or is it just precaution?
Maybe precaution.
He must be.
Maybe Arteta's just flexing even more. That look, I'm even gonna make it even weaker, and it's not even gonna look any different.
This is now really the B team.
It's rude, bro. He's rude. He's a rude manager.
This is definitely the B team now.
But Pep doesn't win from here. I think it's a slap in the face for Pep.
Massive. Like Lokonga is a massive downgrade.
Bro, the students trying to play up on the teacher, bro. I don't like that kind of stuff.
Bro, I can't believe he's made that change though. That's like one of his most important players, and he's taken him off.
I want to see some animosity between Arteta and Pep. I want them to really clash. Someone going with a hard tackle, someone crunching tackle. I want both the managers to come in.
It's not going to happen.
Eye to eye.
Yeah. Do you remember we were getting all them handshakes with Pep and Klopp for long enough?
It's disgusting, bro. I thought Haaland was almost in with that pass from Tomiyasu.
Oh, you're a bit ahead of me now.
How is this possible? What's going on, bro?
I actually have no idea.
Matisse is playing mad. Sometimes he's well ahead of the game. Sometimes he's behind.
Maybe not. I don't know. What minute are you on?
48, 46, 47.
Okay, right. So I'm about 10 seconds ahead. So I just missed that.
Okay.
Pep students are top of the league, they're saying in the chat. This is mad.
All I'm going to say is when you play Arteta next, you better get a win, bro. Make them sweat at least if it's a draw. If we lose...
Bro, like, the fact that he's not, for me, taking this game, like, the fact that they don't even look convincing. It doesn't even matter if they win this for me now, because I've watched them. You see, the thing is with City, and a lot of City fans, they kind of rely upon you not watching them to critique them. So some of them tried to dress up that Wolves win. And I was like, don't do that. Don't try and dress it up and make it look fancy. Because I watched, and you could say that, okay, it's not about how well we're playing, we're just getting the result, we move on, we're going to get better. Well, okay, cool. That's a different argument. But let's not try and pretend like that Wolves game you guys were convincing, because you weren't really. Wolves capitulated in the second half. First half, it was looking like a long day. So I think a lot of people don't count on people actually watching City games, because City they're just going to just win anyway. It's not like that anymore. I'm watching them because they're actually not guaranteed to win. Usually before it used to be, City are going to win. We don't need to watch them. We already know what's going to happen. Now everybody knows City are vulnerable. So they're actually quite interesting to kind of watch.
The only time in recent times when I've seen City, obviously against us, it was that Carabao Cup. Was it the first half or the second half? I think it was the second half where
they just so embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, that was when I was like, oh my god, this City team too good. But maybe that's because we
were just that bad.
Yeah.
That was one of the most embarrassing performances again from us. But then again, I've said that like 5 times this season. So you've also got the Arsenal home game as well. So
Nottingham Forest.
Oh, bro, some of the performances this season have genuinely been a disgrace.
KDB with his deliveries and with his left foot.
Also, people, the FIFA stream will be at 11 o'clock, because I know you want the career mode to return. It's been about 9 days, I think, since I played career mode with you guys. So I've got a 100% record in the Premier League right now with Chelsea. We're going for our first Premier League title. We are going to get it. We are going to get it. Coming up to the January window.
I wonder why Arteta really took Partey off. Is there an injury? It's just precautionary.
I don't know, I assume it's precaution.
I mean, half-time, just 45 minutes for Partey.
Yeah. I think he's just looking after him. Which is probably smart.
Fair enough.
They are riding their luck. He hasn't been... He did miss a couple of games of injury earlier on in the season. So he's probably just thinking, you know what, I'm not risking this.
And maybe to build up the confidence of Lokonga as well. Maybe they're not going to get a midfielder, and Lokonga's got to play some part.
Yeah. Well, Lokonga's got to get game time somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, they're saying if he was injured, Arsenal fans definitely would have let us know in the chat by now, because they'd be freaking out.
Yeah. They still got El Nani, do they?
He's injured. He's injured.
Oh, he's injured.
They just need to get a better DM or a better midfielder. Once they do that, they've actually got really good depth. They got really, really good depth. Because then when Jesus is back, add him to the bench. You got Trossard there. You got the goal. You got the new centre back.
Bro, they've come a long way, haven't they, Arsenal, Matisse, in the likes of Flamini and Coquelin in defensive midfield.
Flamini, Senderos, Almunia. Those were the good banter days right there. Those were the best banter days.
Who's their striker? Nicholas Bentner?
Shamak,
the true Moroccan genius.
Those were the good days.
Mustafi. Oh my days. Per Mertesacker, the German.
No, I'm not streaming the Berlin derby. No, I'm not. I'm taking a look. I took a Berlin derby. So Union Berlin versus
Hertha Berlin.
I have my eyes on Monaco versus Marseille, but I'm not sure. I think I might go videos. I'll put out some videos tomorrow. We've got Gusto to celebrate. I haven't even made my celebration video.
Yeah.
Mahrez. Oh, that's a good save from Turner. It's a really, really good save.
There you go. I'm going to see it now. Mahrez into the box.
Did there anybody at
beautiful.
Marseille or Monaco that I need to be scouting? I'll kick off. I'm definitely watching Napoli versus Roma, so I might leave that. And then on Sunday, I'm doing Brighton, Liverpool, and I'm doing Napoli.
That's going to be a good game, Matisse, bro.
Napoli,
Tammy Abraham,
belter. Oh, bro, I can't wait.
Dybala.
Ever since I watched them in the Champions League versus Liverpool at home, I said I need to be watching more Napoli games.
Mm-hmm. And you can get some first-hand reporting on Kavicha.
Yeah. Oh, bro. I mean, we won't be getting him, but he's brilliant.
Bro, you know who I like from Napoli? I think you might have seen this player already. Raspadori.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good.
Yeah,
he's
good.
So good. Raspadori.
KK is unbelievable, bro. I just call him KK. KK is unbelievable.
I call him Kavicha. I just know how to pronounce his first name. I can't say his last name, bro.
Neither can I. He's so good.
Matisse, you can't pronounce all the easiest ones.
I can't pronounce anybody, bro. I can't pronounce anybody.
You only learned my name the other day, bro.
Yo, somebody wanted me to. I had an offer to do voiceover work for football videos on another channel, on like a company channel, and I said to them, I can't pronounce names. So if you want me to do voiceovers, this better be a comedy thing, because I can't do voiceovers. I can't pronounce anybody's name. I'm gonna sit there for like half an hour trying to learn a pronunciation. It's not worth my time.
You're bad. There's one player. Say Lewandowski. You finally fixed that,
bro.
You used to say some mad stuff about him.
I've got like 2 or 3 different ways of saying his name.
You used to say Lewandowski.
I have so many. So I switch between the two. Sometimes I go Haaland, sometimes I go Haaland. It just depends how I'm feeling.
The man, it's up to his mood, bro.
Depends how I'm
feeling. Really
up
to his mood.
Yeah. It's mad. It's actually mad. Here we go.
Yeah, Napoli, Victor Osimhen as well. That's one to look out for over there.
Yeah.
Raspadori, Kavicha. And does Ndombele play for Napoli as well?
Yeah, he's on the bench though. He's on the bench. Alvarez is coming on.
Yeah, come on. Oh, Mahrez going off.
Mahrez coming off. Rico Lewis is coming off as well.
How's this Grealish still on, bro?
Alvarez and Kyle Walker coming on. But you know what? Yeah, even though they're making these changes, I wouldn't be worried if I was Arsenal. Like, this is so strange. But City, they just lost all that fear factor. Like, yeah, cool. Alvarez and Walker's coming on. All right. Like, it just doesn't feel that deep. Even though we just said that the quality on their bench is brilliant, and that the players on their bench are really, really, strength in depth. But when they're actually making the substitutions, I wouldn't be
scared.
Yeah, I wouldn't be scared. I wouldn't be scared. It's just like, cool, one off, one on.
I don't like this, bro. I don't like this vibe around Arsenal, bro. Don't like it one bit.
Oh, God.
I'm hoping Sean Dyche just roll back the years, bro. Roll back the years.
I hope
11 in defense. 11 in defense. Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front. Jamie winner.
He's been awful for years. I mean, he had an injury issue as well. Oh, that was a good chance.
Bro, shame on me for wanting Dominic Calvert-Lewin once upon a time, bro.
Yeah, his career's fallen off a cliff.
He was too interested with ladybags, bro.
The fashion.
Yeah.
When was the last time he was playing well? Ancelotti in Zagreb.
Yeah.
Ancelotti comparisons.
Now, do you know what? That season he was mad. He was good.
He was. No,
let's be honest.
He was.
And then the injury killed him.
Yeah.
In the air, Matisse, there was potentially at that time, there was no one better.
Yeah, he was ruthless he was very ruthless, man. He only played, but that's the Ancelotti team that had James Rodriguez as the 10.
Wow, what was Ancelotti thinking? Huh? James Rodriguez, Alan.
Oh my goodness. James Rodriguez in the 10 for Everton. That was insane.
That was insane. Richarlison. That was mad.
60 minutes gone. I can't believe.
Is this going to go for a replay, or is it going to end today? Is it going to have penalties?
No, replay. So if they draw, extra game for the both of them again.
But you know what? Give them a draw. Give them an extra game.
Yeah, definitely.
You best believe we're not doing the watch along for this one the second time around. Best believe.
Oh
We're looking
god,
for some other games now.
bro. I'm kind of shocked with how dead it's been. Like everybody's been so
Yeah.
excited about this match. Two managers come up against each other for the first time. Two best teams in the league coming up against each other for the first time, and the game has not been great at all.
I'm just surprised that Man City's so tentative at home. At
Yeah.
home, the respect shown for Arsenal B team. Wow. What are they going to do when the Arsenal A team pop up? Just roll out the red carpet or something?
That's what I'm saying. Like City fans, they're clinging on to this thing that they'll get 6 points, and I'm just looking at this City team when I'm watching them, and I'm like, you'd be lucky to get 3 points, to be honest.
Bro, you'd be lucky to get 2 draws, I'll be honest.
Like, I genuinely don't. They're going to lose one of those games, in my opinion.
Emirates, they're losing. You know they're losing in that.
I think they're losing one of them games. So then it's like, can you win the other one? You know, to get your 3 points to kind of make sure the gap doesn't extend. I think if City can come out of those 2 games and the gap hasn't extended, that's probably a job well done.
That is. And if anything,
based on what I'm watching anyway.
And if anything, Arteta's probably looking at this and sizing up City, thinking, do you know what?
We can close it.
We can close this because you're no match for the second team. So when we bring out proper ballers, we'll take you.
Like Arsenal look better in possession a lot of the time.
Yeah, they don't look scared one bit. Look at Arsenal, bro. They don't look one bit perturbed. They don't look moved at all. They're very nonchalant, just going about their work, bro.
Yeah. It's a different vibe, isn't it?
I don't like it, bro.
Whole different, bro. I don't like it at all.
Turkish as well these days in Big Six, man. So much swagger. He's going around just... I used to like the Turkish who was just crying and didn't say much, and you guys would batter him.
Oh, my goodness.
Now he's got chest when he's talking to you, Matisse, bro, the other day. He was cheeky on you, bro. He was.
Oh, tried to put an asterisk on my Champions League. It was nuts.
Yeah, he was saying that. I would not rather win it.
Arsenal fans are going to get out of control, man. If they win this league, it's going to be crazy.
They're disregarding our Champions League. Both of them.
Yeah. Even though one of them we actually genuinely played brilliantly, like every round.
Yeah.
I feel like nobody even watched our games that campaign. They just waffle. Like everybody's always just like, "Oh yeah, you didn't deserve to win it," because that's just the narrative. It's just an easy thing to say. But it's like nobody watched it. What do people think we got dominated by Atletico Madrid? No.
Bro, have a look at the XG on all of those matches.
XG in all those games, exactly. Go and look at the XG in every single round, in the home and away. And the only reason why we didn't batter certain teams is because we had Timo Werner.
Can't finish. Yeah, we can't finish.
You know
XG against Real Madrid as well. I think we had a total XG of about nearly 7 goals to Real Madrid 2 or 3.
If we had Benzema up front that season, oh my God.
Game over, bro. Game over.
So clinical. But it's just a narrative. First one, fair enough. But the second one, no chance.
We killed them in the second game, bro. Second leg, we killed them, bro.
Yeah. And Atletico was a walk in the park.
Bro, we almost killed them last season as well, man. We were winning 10 minutes to go, 3-0 up. We were winning at the Bernabeu.
Real Madrid, yeah. And Real Madrid look weaker this season.
Yeah.
Oh, what chance! Oh, Miz, when you see that.
Akanji.
Oh, my goodness.
Shot. Ooh. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Tell me Man City scored. Grealish. Nathan Ake. Oh, yes. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Chelsea player. Ex-Chelsea player. Come on.
Oh my days. Jesus. A great finish from Nathan
Ake. Come on.
That is a brilliant finish from Nathan
Tuchel was onto something, wasn't he, Matisse?
Yeah, what was Tuchel trying to cook?
A fine meal. That he wasn't interested.
What was he cooking?
That's a lovely finish from Nathan Ake.
Oh, it's a brilliant finish.
But who took that long shot, bro? Who was that?
Was it Akanji?
No. It wasn't Akanji. Was it Alvarez?
No, I don't even. I'm not sure. It might have been Alvarez, yeah.
Yeah, it was Alvarez.
That's such a good finish from Ake. Oh,
he's a lovely finish.
He slid that.
Lovely finish.
What a
wonderful
weaker foot, bro.
What a wonderful assist for Grealish as well.
Yeah.
Man City fans will be telling you that's an assist for Grealish.
That's such a good finish. I'm so shocked.
That's a lovely curling
How has he
finish,
done
bro.
that? Like on his
On
weaker
the
foot.
ground.
On his weaker foot, it was Alvarez with the long shot. I can't believe that.
Nice. Come on, City.
All right.
Just something to rattle Arsenal.
To rattle Arsenal,
yeah.
For me, I'm
Everton,
taking
Sean
positives
Dyche.
regardless, man. I'm taking positives regardless. If Arsenal lose this,
look who's Arsenal bringing on, bro. Arsenal bringing on the artilleries.
Oh, look at Martinelli talking to them as he comes on. He's jeering up the
Zinchenko coming on. It's on, bro. It's on.
Are you seeing the way that they're coming onto this pitch? It's like you
look at them. Look at them.
Oh,
they're going, come on. Look at Zinchenko barking orders already, bro.
Man. I love the mentality. I wish Chelsea players were like that. Do you see the way they both came on and started talking? They came on like soldiers, like they were pissed. Oh my god! Arteta just called for backup. He was like, yo, Zinny, yo, Gabby, yeah, get on that pitch right now. Oh,
SOS call. Come on.
I love that, man. I love that. The way they just came onto the pitch just now, that is some serious shit.
Now we're gonna see some match.
Zinchenko's pissed, bro. Have you seen this guy? Oh, Gaya! Oh my god!
Here we go, Zinchenko.
Oh my god! You're meant to back that. You're meant to back that. Look at already created since Zinchenko comes on. They created a chance inside 30 seconds of Zinchenko coming on.
They're not messing around, bro. They're not messing around anymore.
He's kicked it. I think the defender put him off. The substitutes have already changed the game.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I love the way they came on, man. I'm genuinely just it's
both
just
of them just barking orders and just
like, yo, come on, fix up now.
Oh, that's mad.
Hey, actually crazy.
I didn't know Zinchenko had that in him, bro.
Neither did I. Bro. That's the thing. I never knew Zinchenko was this leader, bro. Where did this come from?
I don't know.
Because that City, it just wasn't really spoken about as much. I didn't really hear it.
That video is just now viral.
Yeah. I never knew Zinchenko was this kind of like this leader.
Did you hear that quote that when Zinchenko came into Arsenal said, forget about this top 4, top 3 BS. Start thinking about winning the league, and all the Arsenal players were laughing at him. And then now he goes, they're not laughing anymore.
They're not laughing anymore. No, I understand.
See, I need a brother to come to Chelsea Football Club and just say, F your top 4. F it. Yeah, he's Ukrainian as well, bro. I like it.
Yeah, bro. Mudrik's attitude looks nuts.
It'd be mad if Mudrik and all the training, and apparently he's just working hard after players they go home and they go out and whatnot. He's putting the shift in the training ground still.
Mentality shift. It's nuts.
I just need someone to come and tell Chelsea, forget top 4, win the league.
Yeah. Literally.
Saka finding the ball to Martinelli. It's gonna look mad now. Here we go, ball coming in again. Yeah, it's gonna be all defense.
Oh shit. So I've just gone on Thogden's channel because everybody was saying go on Thogden's channel. All of his videos have been deleted.
Why?
What the hell's happened there? And he's definitely been hacked.
Oh, I'm so scared about that, Matisse, bro.
He's been hacked.
So scared.
Bro, he's only got one. He's got 5 videos up. One from 9 months ago. One from 2 years ago.
Maybe he deleted. Maybe he's just refreshing, just restarting.
Nah, because he's changed his profile as well. It looks weird. He looks.
Bruh, do you know about the amount of money that he probably earns from that channel?
I'm sure YouTube should be able to get that back from him. He's got 1 million subscribers, so he's definitely going to get that sorted. YouTube will act. If we look
after people like that,
yeah, for people like that, they'll look after him. If it happened to me or you, we finished.
Are we done? Is that it?
Finished, bro. Can you see how impossible YouTube are to contact? YouTube are one of the worst companies to try and get a hold of.
Nah, Matisse.
He's tweeted he's been hacked. Yeah.
I thought these days with the double authentication and this that. Like, shouldn't be that easy to just break through. Might have to level up the security. Apparently, you can even do now triple authentication.
Yeah. Team YouTube, he tweeted them saying, "I've just been hacked. Can you find out how we can fix this?"
It's quite mad, Matisse. Like people like you and me, for you mostly, like me, I've got a full-time job, but this is a decent now on the side thing. But like people like you, full-time job. If ever, God forbid, this kind of happens, like,
yeah, it's mad.
Oh, Haaland?
It's mad, bro. Absolutely mad.
And there are people out there, dirty people out there, they're going to hack, bro. If they can hack my Facebook to get a picture that I was in the Emirates Stadium in 2019, I think they can hack YouTube.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Come on, City. Another one. On the counter. On the counter, please.
Is De Bruyne.
Grealish to Haaland. Haaland finding the ball out wide. KDB. Rodri.
Grealish. Mad. Absolutely mad. I wonder if Arsenal can get themselves back into this now with these players coming on.
Let's see, bro. 20 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
So they took off Holding, yeah. So Saliba came off Holding. Yeah.
All of a sudden they want to. So what were they thinking? They were going to take it to a draw and then maybe take it to Emirates.
I don't know. I think they were just. I mean, they have a whole week in because FA Cup gets its whole weekend, its own weekend. So they have a whole week between this and the next game. Everton's next weekend, I think. So I don't know what the plan was, but
yeah, what was the plan? And then he took a party, brought on Lokonga. Then
I think he just wants to keep everybody fresh. Because like if you don't play them in this match, what game are you going to play them in?
Yeah, fair enough.
See, he's got Europa League as well. That's a good. That's a great switch of play from Lokonga. Jesus, here's Saka. That was a brilliant switch. Oh, unlucky! Unlucky.
A lovely switch to Saka, bro. So effortless.
That was unlucky.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, Lokonga put out a great switch there, man. He's not a DM though, so I don't know what his actual best position is. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what his best position is.
They just need to be patient with him, I guess. He's young, still a lot to improve.
Probably needs a loan, to be honest. Definitely needs.
Where would he go on a loan though? Like in the Premier League?
Nah, I think he go abroad.
I mean, wasn't he in Club Brugge or something?
Where is he from? Belgium.
Yeah, I think he was in Club Brugge.
I haven't seen. If someone said, "Isn't he an attacking midfielder?" I haven't seen any real attacking midfielder kind of traits from him, to be honest. Thoughts on Bowie's new wage structure? Players will earn less if we aren't in the Champions League. I would love this man. Exactly. Good. That's how it goes. You want to earn big money, be in the big competitions. 100%.
I love the bonus performances as well. You're going to earn more if you play better.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
If you're not going to motivate yourself by via pride and giving a damn, then you can do it by money. I don't really care how they do it. Just get it done. So,
bro, life is like that.
That's how life is. Yeah, 100%.
You get paid more. Yeah, you get paid more if you do well. That's how I got taught as well. That's
that's how my life literally operates. Literally.
Exactly. Same with YouTubing as well. If you work hard, you can get more.
You work hard. You do more shows. You put on great panels. You get paid more. If you don't do anything and you don't upload for 5 days and you're lazy, then you don't get paid. So that's how it works. So why do they get paid the same amount of money? If they're playing Conference League, then they should be making Conference League money.
Damn straight, bro.
So I'm happy with that, man. And this club needs to start moving way smarter, man, with the wage structure. Too much complacency, man.
Too much of these high base salary. Bernardo Silva coming on now. It's getting sticky. It's getting sticky icky.
Who's he going to come on for? De Bruyne?
Yeah, De Bruyne went off.
Oh, okay. Grealish. Oh. Yeah, Nketiah really should have put that chance in.
Today, Nketiah's kind of showed, okay, you're not that level that maybe Arsenal require to win the league. I mean, you're right. They'll do buy, but
I think
are
they
you
could
the
actually.
level?
I think they could actually win it with him. Their system is so. Their system is at such a level where it's just like it doesn't even need a world class striker because
Just need someone to just tap in.
Jesus is not a world class striker either. Like the system is so solid, it doesn't even need a world class striker. I think next year when in the Champions League though, that could be that's a different conversation maybe.
True.
It depends what they want to do in the Champions League, but I think a player like Ivan Toney would have suited a lot of like Arsenal, United, but he's obviously got the betting thing over his head, isn't it?
Yeah, what's the goal with him? Is he still betting?
No, he's not still betting, but he's under investigation, so he's
200 and something cases, huh?
Yeah, so he's in trouble.
Wow. Serial gambler.
No superstar is signing an incentivized base wage. Well, obviously, if you're signing Mbappe, then yeah, he's not going to go on incentivized wage. He's going to just go on a big base. But that's because he's Mbappe. Do you know what I mean? But most of these players, they don't really deserve to be on big money just outright.
This is going to be the sticking point for Mason Mount, I believe. I think that's where it's all going to come to a bit of a halt because he potentially wants a decent amount of money where Chelsea might be looking at it saying, well, you're on 75k. We're looking to double that.
See, the problem is Loftus-Cheek's on 150, isn't he?
Yeah, but see, that's prior days us stuff.
Yeah,
like you make a mistake, that doesn't mean you keep making that mistake over and over.
But that's why we need to get rid of all these players, so it doesn't.
We have to.
It doesn't. So you're not in the dressing room with a Loftus-Cheek making the same money when you've done 10 times more. Really,
absolutely.
Making 30k more than Hudson-Odoi, who's on loan at Bayer Leverkusen. Do you know what I mean?
So hasn't there any bias for Loftus-Cheek, bro? Someone come and get him, man. Wasn't AC Milan looking at Loftus-Cheek?
These teams are broke, bro. They can't even afford that Bournemouth target from Roma.
All right.
Do you remember was it? Zellino, is it? The right winger?
Zaniolo,
sorry. They can't afford it.
Yeah.
Bournemouth can pay for him. They're ready to pay. Bournemouth are ready to pay. Seaside Club, South Coast. They have the money. AC Milan are trying to haggle. They don't have the money.
That's quite mad, huh, Matisse? Bournemouth can afford it. Milan can't.
Bro, Bournemouth can afford AC Milan, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Kaká, Seedorf, Gattuso, Maldini, Nesta, Ronaldo, Inzaghi, AC Milan. Can't afford. 5 times Champions League winners, AC Milan.
Don't forget the legend Cafu. Do you know what I mean? AC Milan.
They can't afford. But Bournemouth, whose best player is probably Ryan Fraser in their history, can afford.
Come on, bro. Stanislas, bro.
Bro, it's mad. Sorry, 7 times. Sorry, 7 times. 7 times. 7 times Champions League winners. I said 5. Who is that?
AC Milan 7-time Champions League winner.
Yeah. Who was that? When I said 5, who was I thinking of? Was it
maybe Liverpool?
No, Liverpool 6. Who was I thinking of? When I said 5, I don't know. I got them confused with somebody. Inter Milan's won it twice, is it? Or 3 times? Oh, Barca's won it 5. I get them confused.
Barca's only won it 5.
I get them confused. Bayern's won it 5. Apparently. I get them confused. Yeah, sorry, 7 times. Because AC Milan haven't won it in so long. Sometimes you forget that they won it 7 times.
That's mad.
Yeah, Barca's on 5. Bayern's on 6. Really? I thought Bayern was on 5. Some people are saying Bayern's on 5. Some people are saying Bayern's on 6. Yeah, Liverpool on 6. Bayern have 6. Okay, a lot of people are saying Bayern of 6. 14, not for everyone. Real Madrid are freaks, man.
Yeah, Real Madrid are freaks.
You guys need to get kicked out of the competition.
how they won it last season. They literally got out of the jail against all of us.
Yeah.
Chelsea, they got out of the jail. Got out of the jail with Man City. The final was the only match where they took care of Liverpool.
Business, yeah. Yeah, man, they escaped every game.
They escaped against PSG too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. PSG just know how to fumble a bag, man. They know how to capitulate. They're the masters of capitulation. 10 minutes to go, people, in this game. Yeah, they're
City, one more goal.
They're the
Strike
masters of capitulation. So mad.
It'll be strange to see Newcastle in the Champions League next season.
Yeah, well, you think they're going to close it?
I mean, the point difference is quite mad, isn't it?
I don't know about the thing is with Newcastle. I think they're there to be got at. They're definitely there to be taken out.
It'll be such an epic bottle job, bro. Like, there's only 50% of the games left. Like, from here, if you
I don't know.
What's the difference? What's the difference between fifth and?
The gap's not that big, bro. I think it's like 4 points.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not that big. Tottenham are still in it, despite how bad. It's only 3 points. Despite how bad Tottenham have been, Tottenham are still in it. I don't know how.
Look at this table,
but they're still in it. They're only 3 points out of Tottenham. Apparently.
Oh yeah. Oh, but Newcastle got a game in hand.
They got a game in hand. Yeah.
Who's below Tottenham?
Tottenham are
Brighton
awful.
31.
So for me, Tottenham are awful. So it's like if Tottenham get in, it would be a disgrace. So it's like I would actually prefer like a Brighton or someone to get in. To be honest, can you imagine if Brighton got in?
Brighton. This is probably why they want to hold on to Caicedo. They actually think
they could get Europe. No, they can get Europe.
They'll get Europa League 6th.
They could, yeah.
But I don't know about 4th, bro. They're about 8 points.
They
got 2 games in hand, but they got 2 games in hand.
I don't think they get 4th, but they definitely can get Europa League if they keep Caicedo.
But that's a success for Brighton, bro. If they get Europa League,
massive success. Yeah, huge.
But I'm looking at us trying to win the Champions League to get into Europe, to get into Champions League again. Do you remember that 2012? 2011, 2012. Yeah. We came 6th, I remember.
Yeah, we were awful. And then we knocked Tottenham out because they came 4th. We won Champions League.
Even when they come 4th, they can't guarantee themselves.
Bro, we took it off them. But winning it this time, I don't know, man. It would be nuts.
One at a time, Matisse. One at a time. I think get past Dortmund. Get past Dortmund, we'll see.
Then we need a favourable tie. Like, I'm not trying to go see the big boys. Like, let's get the favourable.
Like a Benfica or something. Enzo Fernandez.
Oh. Can you imagine him dunking on us? That would hurt, man.
That would hurt.
Enzo Fernandez screamer in the last minute at Stamford Bridge. Oh my!
Some people might be cheering on that. If it's Jorginho starting and Kovacic, people be happy that look Enzo dunking on them.
I'd probably cry if Enzo Fernandez knocked us out of the Champions League.
But Club Brugge is still in it.
Yeah, Club Brugge, bro, they did great. They qualified from their group early. Last 2 games they lost. They just chilled.
And they still qualified.
Napoli, the dark horses for me.
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't want if we come up against Napoli, we're getting smoked.
For me, Napoli and Benfica, 2 of the not like your normal ones.
I would take Tottenham in the quarterfinals. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That would be a showdown. Oh my!
That would be mad showdown.
I'll take Tottenham though. If they got through, they probably could get past AC Milan because AC Milan have been pretty stinky recently. Rafael Leao, not as kind of falling away. KK over Rafael Leao, man. I'm telling you.
Real Madrid got Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
I want Liverpool to get
PSG and Bayern Munich. Bro, there's some big teams coming out in the round of 16.
Games, bro. Big games. I'm telling you. It's huge. Don't forget Europa as well, Matisse. Man United, Barca.
Barca are not in it, so there's no them.
Man United versus Barca in the Europa League. That's big.
Who Man City got? Someone favourable, probably. They got like Sporting Lisbon or something.
Yeah, probably.
Who do Man City have in the Champions League?
Oh, Martinelli. City, all the numbers in the back.
Yeah.
Who City got? Leipzig. Ooh, Nkunku. Come on.
Nkunku knocked them out, man.
Knock him out, bro. I think Nkunku can, man. This Leipzig team. It's going to be good. Timo Werner. Yes, Timo Werner. Come on.
Yeah.
Against Man City.
Can you do something for us?
Come on. Do you know we forget sometimes, Matisse? Nkunku, he's a Chelsea player like next season. Like,
I know, that's what I'm saying.
we forget.
We actually forget, bro. We've got some really now we've got 2 exciting players coming next season on top of what we've already got. I just hope we can make Felix a permanent. I think
I think Felix will be a permanent.
That's a game changer for me.
But you don't have a player that changes all your Instagram and all this profile into Chelsea for 6 months.
Yeah.
Come.
It's true. But because it's not done and it's not like we don't have a clear option, I'm kind of like hesitant to get too excited. I really want him to stay. If he plays well,
Lukaku, give them whoever, bro.
Oh, can you imagine a Felix Lukaku swap? Oh, I'd cry tears.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
I would cry tears of joy, man. Oh my goodness, I'll be so happy. That's like the perfect transfer for me. Swap deal. Yeah. Even if we have to throw money on top, I don't care.
We're gonna have to throw some money. That's for sure.
Man. Yeah, 100%. If we have to throw 50 million on top, man, please just let us get it done.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the deal.
Or maybe even Aubameyang. Who knows?
Both of them.
Both double deal, double combo.
Yes, both of them. Oh, Arsenal. Oh, unlucky. It's close.
We're gonna see this now.
Simeone is leaving at the end of the season, I think.
Yeah, apparently that's the case. Oh, good job, Ortega.
It's offside. Offside. 4 minutes left. Arsenal.
Wonder where Simeone might go next, Matisse. Next big manager.
Juventus.
Oh, wow.
Suits him perfectly, doesn't it? You know what suits him? The Uruguay job. Watch them in the World Cup. I thought, this is Simeone, man. This is all Simeone.
It's just dirty football all over. Shithousery to the maximum.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go Tottenham.
Bro. He's a serial winner, bro. Going to Tottenham.
So was Conte. Oh, Martinelli. Oh, my God. Martinelli. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Martinelli went past everyone.
Well, he just gone past Walker. Just done a dirty on Akanji. Ooh.
Oh, my days.
So good, Martinelli, bro. So good. Signed a new contract as well, apparently.
Did Saliba sign a new contract yet?
Not sure about that, but Martinelli, I think David Ornstein put in a tweet earlier today.
Oh, earlier today?
Yeah. Signed 4.5 years or something.
Yeah. Fairs. Guys, remember the FIFA stream is at 11 o'clock, career mode. I got it pinned at the top of the chat. So you can set your reminders at the top of the chat, people. I'm looking forward to that, man. I miss my career mode. It's been too long. It's been too long. This is my Chelsea escape, Miz, when we're not winning like anything right now. So I'm just gonna do it on there.
And you try and do an alternative universe.
Yeah, literally.
Matisse verse.
Just trying to bring the joy. But to be honest,
I need to tune in one of these days to
very
see
realistic,
what you do.
I won the Champions League in my first season, like Tuchel. Then second season, I lost the title on the last day of the season to Man United on the final day because I bottled it because of the transfer window. I did too much madness. And then this season, we're 100% record, 10 games in Premier League. We're gonna wipe the floor. We won out the Carabao Cup. I have never been to Wembley, bro. Still not won a domestic cup. I've still not won it, bro. I've never been to Wembley on that game. This is my third season now, and I've still never been to Wembley.
That's mad, bro. On ultimate, ultimate settings.
I've both seasons I nearly got sacked. They were sending me emails, bro, saying, "Listen, you're on the cusp of being sacked. Fix up." Last season, I was assured I nearly got sacked.
Bro, do you have a huge budget? Obviously, with Chelsea, you'll have a huge budget.
We have got money pouring out of our ass, bro. we have so much money. The amount of money I've spent, bro. Oh my God. It makes Chelsea in real life look like nothing, bro. I've got Mbappe, bro.
What?
I swapped Mbappe and Lukaku, I think, bro.
Well, that's an upgrade.
Yeah, man. I'm moving mad. I'm moving mad, bro. The amount of money I've got. But yeah, last season was a bad season. I didn't even win a trophy. I know I won the Super Cup, but I lost. I didn't win anything else.
Do you know what I really enjoy watching when you do those, when you get someone to play with you?
Yeah.
Those ones.
Oh, the
Those
one
ones turn out.
Fuad and Thabz.
Yeah, that was fun.
Saeed and Grizz.
Even Saeed and Grizz, that was fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna line one up next. They're saying they want me to play expressions.
That's gonna be mad.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be bare talking, making you lose concentration.
Do you know what? Yeah, that would be wild. I think I'll beat him though. He doesn't look like he's very good because he's been asking me to help him. So that tells me already that he's screwed.
But you got to play Turkish.
Yeah. I still got to play Turkish as well. I got to play him. Yeah. Oh, Man City gonna win this, aren't they?
Come on.
Wow, I'm surprised.
I don't know how much of a psychological hit Arsenal will take out of this. It's only 1-0.
I don't think much. I don't think it will affect them at all. It hasn't been that type of game to really lose any confidence. They've played their second string team. They've rotated. They've been in the game. It's a close game. So I don't think there's any psychological hit to take from this match at all.
No, there isn't. There isn't. It's a win, though. It's a win. Something, a doubt.
Yeah, it's something, yeah.
2% doubt, 3% doubt.
Yeah.
To work on.
Yeah. We've got to clutch at straws at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, this is where I need Sean Dyche. Next up. Come on, Everton.
Whatever we can get. Whatever we can get. Big up to everybody in the building. Over 700 of you. Make sure you smash up the likes as well. You guys are killing it. As always. Almost at 40k people. Almost. Looks like we won't be seeing Younes today.
It looks like he's out. He's out. He's enjoying his time.
We can confirm.
You've done a madness, Matisse, bro. You went from 30 to 40 in no time, bro. I think 50 is just around the corner now, really.
Man. It was it's been crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It's been mad.
So watchalongs have been really good, man.
Yeah, I just said New Year now, we're gonna move mad.
Yeah.
If Chelsea are gonna move mad, we're gonna move mad. 2 minutes to go.
Any other interesting ties in this FA Cup this round?
Not really. Man United got Reading, Tottenham away to Preston. Oh, Brighton versus Liverpool on Sunday. That's probably at the Amex. That's gonna be good.
Oh, come on, Brighton.
Oh, bro. I think Brighton.
Casido.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Oh, bro, watch out for Mitoma, Matisse.
Mitoma, yeah.
Yeah, that Japanese brother, bro.
He's been ripping it up. He was brilliant against them in the Premier League game.
Yeah. I want Brighton to absolutely slice up Liverpool.
They've already done it once.
Yeah, do it again. Repeatedly.
Oh, can you imagine?
Solly Marsh as well, bro. Not many people talk about Solly Marsh, another system player. Feel sad for Billy Gilmore, bro. Doesn't get an opportunity over there.
No, he doesn't, bro. He doesn't even get any game time.
It's fallen, huh? Absolutely fallen. That Norwich loan.
My mate from Ireland just texted me to let me know they're in London. I was like, what? I completely forget. You know, sometimes when you're like following Chelsea news and the dates and everything, you kind of just forget. You kind of just forget what day it is.
Yeah, what day it is. Yeah,
when you're so invested into you're just constantly just working. You just forget what day it is, and I'm just like, oh shit, it's the 27th of January.
Do you normally go out on Friday night and stuff?
No, I don't. I actually don't. It's only because like when my friends are like, if my friends come over to the country, then I'll turn it up a little bit. But usually I'm just so focused on work.
Yeah. Is your girl all right with, like, I'm sure she probably admires the fact that you're so focused on the work. Like, sometimes some partners are like,
of course,
you're a bit too much focus on work.
Sometimes I feel sorry for them, and then I load up FIFA.
I thought the man's gonna say, sometimes I feel sorry for them. I take them to a nice dinner. I just load up FIFA.
Yo, do you know what it is? Yeah, I always say that yeah, obviously it's a shame in it, but like if you want to be with someone's like successful, then you have to
Support them, bro.
you have to
You have to
like kind
support
of
them.
you have to kind of understand that they're gonna have to work for that. Like I ain't gonna
Yeah.
get to the top of this game by going to hacky
Taking
sand.
time off.
You know what I mean? Going to and taking days off and just chilling. Do you know what I mean? If I'm gonna get to the top here, then I have to work. So
I hear you, bro.
hustling, man. I have to
But my
work.
wife, she tried her level best to make me quit in the early days. Nah, she did. I'm not even gonna lie. She was constantly saying, "This is rubbish. What are you doing?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was like trying to convince me that, "No, don't do this. Focus on work. Don't do this."
And now
Nah.
does she see you're nearly
Now,
20,000 subscribers? Is she starting to understand?
do you know what I mean? It's a decent side little bit of business, and
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"I don't mind that, that fancy bag, Do you know what I mean?"
Yo, literally, like Conte says, we have to suffer together.
You got to suffer. 1-0, bro. 1-0.
1-0 game over, full time. Yeah, man, great watch along. Quality.
Nah, I love it, bro. That was mad.
It wasn't actually a crazy game, but yeah, it was a good catch up for us as well, and to speak on other teams for once. So
I think the live chat enjoyed it as well.
Very enjoyable. 100%.
And,
Shame my graphics didn't work out. I planned for 2 more people, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Sometimes it's not going to work out like that, but I think at the end of the day, people are more focused on what we had to say.
Yeah.
And hopefully we do more of this, bro. Champions League around the corner, some of the different games to capture. I think it'll be fantastic to get a group together where we talk about certain players that we linked with, or even not linked with. Maybe we can start, knowing that Top Ball is in social media. Maybe we can start linking some.
Enzo Lafie was the first person that I had to recommend.
Bro, have you seen him? I get that name thrown around on my live stream always. Is he that good?
Bro, he looks good. Now I can't say like is he that, like, he's not Enzo. Enzo's my dream. That's a different Enzo.
It's just the name, same name.
Enzo Lafie. It's just a different Enzo. But in a team that don't dominate possession, when he gets the ball, he looks really creative. He really does.
He plays for Lorient, right?
Yeah. He looks really creative, bro. Like, man. He looks, he's got a nice little long pass to him. He's got vision. He's got decent goal contributions this season as well, about 4 assists, 3 goals or something, maybe the other way around. When you could,
bro? What position?
Kind of like, I'd say like he's like an advanced 8, maybe attacking midfield. It's a similar position you'd play Enzo, I'd say.
Okay.
But I don't know if defensively, the one thing about him, I don't know defensively if he's got the same side of him as that Enzo's got, because you know how Enzo's not a DM, but Enzo can get stuck in and win the ball.
Bro, I don't get stuck.
I don't know about Lafie if he's like that. People maybe can let me know in the chat. I don't know. Some people feel he's a better player. I haven't watched enough of him to say he's a better player.
Wow.
I just know he looks good. He looks.
Bro, some people are actually saying in the live chat he's better.
Yeah, he looks good, man.
Bro, some people actually watch Lorient.
Yeah,
there are people watching Lorient in the weekend.
Oh my goodness!
I find it difficult to just keep up with Chelsea, let alone start watching Lorient.
Yeah. So that was like, because Matisse Younes, when I seen that link, I was so annoyed. I was like, I need to find my own recommendation. So I said, right, Enzo Lafie.
That Matisse Younes, look,
bro,
what's the difference between him and Kovacic? They both know how to drive from deep. They both can beat a press. But when it comes to the final third, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Have a look at Younes. Younes, I think this season has played, 17 games for Wolves? 1 assist in the Premier League.
Bro, you should have saw him in Sporting Lisbon in that season. Bro.
Yeah, 3 assists, 4 goals or something for that entire season.
He was like...
Pep said he's like a top midfielder or something. He's going to be straight to the top, going to the top.
He is, bro. He's a liar, bro.
He
just said that to get Klopp gassed so Klopp can go and buy him. This guy finished like in the 70s in the league for long balls completed. Enzo's obviously first this season, and then he was like 60 something for chances created or something, bro. It was like,
it's not good enough, bro. Not good enough
or something. It was crazy, bro. So yeah. Anyway, guys, Miz, let them know to find you, bro. Pleasure. Great watch along.
Beautiful watch along. Over 700 at one stage. I think there was 1,000. Smash the like. Let's get those likes up to at least 700 for Matisse. Make sure you subscribe to Matisse as well. 40,000 just around the corner. The other side of the coin, 2 content every single day. Maybe match days could be 3. So do come along. Very close to 20,000. I think almost about 20 subscribers away. So if you can subscribe to the other side of the coin, if you've enjoyed this, it's what you're going to get in my channel as well. So,
there you go, guys. Make sure you go subscribe. Link is in the description. And yeah, obviously we'll be back at 11 o'clock for the FIFA stream, for the career mode. I'm looking forward to getting back to that. And listen, we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be on DR for the Saturday football show, but mainly I'll be getting that Gusto Restaurant video out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be getting that video out, and a couple of other ideas as well. Chelsea kind of broader topics that aren't just obviously transfer related. I've got to take a look at our big earners and some of our big names that we're gonna struggle to get rid of in the summer. Just to prep you and warn you about that. So we'll get into that as well. Until next time, in a bit, people. Peace. Come on, great show.